are in town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. The sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight. Be what tells the stories under the bright lights in the sun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight? Thursday night is Thursday night. Thursday night is Thursday night. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. Hey, once again, every Thursday night, be here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with my boys. I got Greg Said It from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, he been with me almost 8 months so far. And I got J.R. Boxing. Been here with him about 3 months. He trying to get his year. We praying that we hope he make it. But anyway, hey, like I say, hey, I come to you live every Tuesday, every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? Make sure you come back and check me out. Hey, tonight, got a good show for you. I'm telling you, like always, we talking about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. Well, one of the topics we're going to talk about, Shilo. Seen the video from Reach the People and Well Off. Shilo brought the combine to Boulder, Colorado. Oh, boy, I'm telling you, I got a little video snippet. I'm going to show you that, all right? And also, we're going to talk about Colorado tight end room. Yeah, the tight end room. Big Zach Atkins. All right, we're going to talk about him in his room. And we're going to talk about the quarterback, Julian Lewis. We're going to hit on that tonight in a positive way. Hey, we're going to give Juju some shine tonight, all right? But the main topic is Coach Prime has found his defensive line coach. Tomato Paco, hope I said his name right, is the new defensive line coach, according to the sources that has been put out. And Warren Sapp has a new position as the pass rush coordinator. Let's bring the fellas up, hey, and let's talk about this thing. Y'all don't mind. Miss Selma Johnson, what's going on? You doing all right? Appreciate it. My dog, Miss Phyllis Smith, hope you're feeling better tonight. Yes, I do. I hope you do. Once again, if you don't mind, participate in the chat. Lil Buck, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for rocking with me, man. Well, you've been a faithful one. Son of Yahweh, appreciate you. All right, let's get into the show. Bring these guys up. Let's see here. What's up, JR?
B. Watts, what's up, man? Hey, you trying to get rid of me? What's up?
No, man.
Come on,
hey, I'm trying to sign you to a contract, dog.
Come on,
I don't want to lose you. Can't lose you. I don't know why you showed up, because I clicked on Greg first. I said he showed up. Greg must have turned me down when I clicked on. What's up, Greg?
I don't know how to turn you down. I heard that JR was in the portal anyway last time we was on the show.
Oh, don't start. Don't start.
Oh man, I got my guys tonight. One of my favorite shows to do on Thursday, and always on Tuesday with Uncle Steve and JR Boxing also, and Coach Dre on Sunday night. Hey, you're watching Sports Talk. We'll be if you're over there on LinkedIn. Only thing I ask that you do, jump off LinkedIn and go over to my YouTube page and check it out. And also, if you're over there on X, do the same thing. I appreciate it. I forgot to upload it to Facebook. I apologize. But hey, once again, man, the news is out. Colorado Coach Prime found his new defensive line coach, JR. And Greg, I got a little snippet on the show, and I'll let y'all give me your thoughts on it. Here we go.
Durability, attitude, leadership are qualities you're looking for in a football player. Meet Domata Peko, a boss in the locker room and on the field. In his 11 seasons as a Bengal, not only was he a fan favorite, he was as reliable as they come, playing in all 16 games in 9 of those 11 seasons. After 2 seasons with the Broncos and 1 with the Ravens, Domata Peko finished his career with the Cardinals. That's 16 years in the most competitive football league in the world.
As you seen it right there, he played 16 years in the NFL, and also he was one of the coaches on the Dallas Cowboys recently. JR, what you think of the hire from Domato Paco?
Domata Peko. I mean, I'm familiar with him. I've actually seen him, watching the NFL, things like that. I've seen the name. The name looks familiar, looks recent. I like the hire. Went and looked, did a little background check on him. He got it out the mud, man. Really got it out the mud. Went to JUCO, 2 years of JUCO, then parlayed that into a scholarship at Michigan State. Balled out at Michigan State his senior year. Got drafted. I believe it was like the 4th or 5th round NFL draft. Had a great career in the NFL. Spanned over 15 years, and then turned that into a coaching gig with the Dallas Cowboys later on. So I like it. Breadth of experience, man. A little younger as far as coaches goes too. So I think that'll be some relatability to players and things like that. And then you got to put that Polynesian sauce on there like Chick-fil-A, right? So,
Right.
man, get them big Polynesian boys. I think Greg said it in the chat. Like, yo, I might help with that recruit when it comes to them Polynesian boys. So I like it, man. I like the hire. Good splash hire, good solid hire by Coach Prime in the University of Colorado. I like it.
What you think, Greg?
I don't know. I don't know. I remember he played that many years. I thought it was when it first came out. I remember something like 13 or whatever, 11, whatever. But that's a long time, especially at that position. That's doing like a quarterback. That mean he was healthy for one. Which maybe he can help teach about taking care of the body and longevity at that position. And then you also look at the fact that, the Polynesian, I'm not the Polynesian, but just that whole Samoan, whatever component of the game. We always talked about how Colorado needed those players and they're in that region. And especially who's in the Pac-12, they used to talk about Utah and talk about all these teams and why Colorado could get them. So maybe it would help with recruiting in that sense. But I remember him more from the look than his name, if that makes sense. Like, he's more so I could identify him because he has a unique look, kind of like how you had my guy over at the Pittsburgh Steelers with the long hair. That's kind of how he definitely stands out. He's one of those guys, be honest with you, enjoy him while he there. Enjoy him while he there. Because I'm just saying, you're on mute, but I'm just saying, he gonna do a good job. He young, he fresh, and you see how Load Holt and all these guys. You know, hey, enjoy it while you can. That's all I can say.
All right. Hey, I like the hire. Man, I used to watch this dude that tear up the lead, man, when he was playing that nose guard. Big, low to the ground, big leg, big thighs. See, he got his sons out there. I think somebody already done predicted him from in the recruiting thing, going to be the first one in 2026 to commit to Coach Prime in the Colorado Buffaloes. I saw that before I came on. I said, wow, already. And he's linked to that #1 wide receiver. Also, him and somebody else, the #1 wide receiver in 2026. I think he lost his father. They're expecting Peko, Coach P, to flip him from, I think he's committed to Ohio State right now. But we'll see. But like I said, I like to hire him. Right now, I think he's on about 1 year. Whenever you look at him, you look at the defensive coordinator, all of those coaches on the defensive side, they are linked to the Cincinnati Bengals. When you look at Leviston and you look at him and Coach Klein, they familiar and they are close friends with the former head coach there, the coach that just left Dallas. What's his name? He was Coach Klein down in Jacksonville. I
Mike
can't think.
Zimmer.
Yeah, all of them linked to Mike Zimmer. I think that's the pipeline that I'm looking at, that where they coming from. But it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I like to hire you. Somebody done played the position, and gonna see how this defense do this year. I don't know how long the contract is. Maybe probably just 1 year. Probably they going after these guys just for 1 year contract. And also Warren Sapp, he's got a new position, pass rush coordinator. What you think about that, Jr.?
Absolutely. To use his mind, to use his knowledge, to circumvent for a pass rush coordinator. Uh, Come on, man. You can't get any better than that, in my opinion. You can't get any better than that. We're talking about a Hall of Fame guy. We're talking about a guy with a lengthy experience of playing the game of football, and Coach Warren Sapp, to be able to draw things up, to be able to identify things, to be able to give more knowledge and the intricacies of football. Because when we look at football as casual fans, we just see a lot of guys who's out there running and doing things. It's a very technical game, very technical. So I like the hire. I like the elevation, changing duty title. I don't know if that comes with more money, but, changing duty title, that means it's an additional responsibility of that personnel that has that duty title. So I like the knowledge that Coach Sapp will be able to bring to that position with that duty title and that experience that he has.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, what does that mean? Because clearly it's a new position, not just for him, because there was nobody in that position last year. So they just want to not call him an analyst. And what are the responsibilities that come with it that's different than what he's already doing, or just a title change, just play with words? Because what does he say? Pass rush coordinator.
Yeah.
So it's like, because I'm sure he was coordinating the pass rush, from his position last year, working with the defensive line. Does it mean he's kind of like in addition to the D-line coach, or, because does that mean he's working with all of them? He's working with the nose, the edge, all three, even though his regular, I don't know. I guess we'll figure out what that means. Is he working with more than one group? Or is he still working with one group, just a different title? But either way, I guess, he's no longer a we call grad assistant. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. Is this just a position only he can fill, or somebody else going to fill it when he's gone, or it's just, I don't know.
All right. Moving on. It's going to be a quick show tonight. All right. Let's see.
You think?
Chat, y'all help me out. Help me out. Give me your grade on the new defensive line coach. Coach P, A, B, C, or D, or whatever. Got to wait and see, or whatever you think. All right. Let me know what y'all think down there in the chat to get this show to an hour.
Now all you gotta do is let JR off the leash. Well, you know.
Oh, come on, man. What
Hey, I have to let. Hey, he can join you on Sunday and get off the leash.
let him off the leash.
What you talking about, man?
On the B Watts shot, the B Watts, the box.
Yeah, but we got Patrick say B+. All right. We got what's up, D-Hall? What's going on? What you got there? I'm giving him a 10. He just for the long hair. Just for the hair. Ain't got nothing to do with coach. All right, let's move on.
Well, if he got the hair, and then they said that your boy Hilo, what they say about him? They say he was like some kind of OnlyFans guy or something like that. He should have his own. I saw that on somewhere. They say he should have his OnlyFans, and so the ladies, they clearly watching for a different reason, when it comes. I guess it's good. I guess it's good for
Damn, let John say, time will tell. All right, here we go.
I ain't getting invited to the combine, but they brought the combine to me. This is the laser that everyone's scared of. Exactly. This is who created the laser that everybody's scared of. Right. And I'm about to get all the tips and tricks. I'm gonna try to get Coach Prime's 40 time, and I'm gonna try to get Shedeur's 40 time and put them side by side. So.
All right. 0.1
that
seconds.
was on your second one.
Man, I'm second runner, bro. Second one.
See what I got to deal with, bro? Like, I need you to lock in and get confident, and don't worry about nothing but your technique and just be aggressive. Yeah. Game over.
All right. So for the starting off, having this time or in a good time, but it could always be better.
All right, Shilo didn't get invited to the combine, but he brought the crew to Boulder. What you think about that, JR? What you think really he can run in the 4?
I think he can run maybe like a 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, something right there. To me,
you don't think he'll get that 4-4? High 4-4?
I haven't seen that on tape. Like if somebody running 4-4 on tape, you're gonna see 4-4 on tape. Like you see Jimmy pull away from guys, Jimmy running 4-3 something. But yeah, 4-5, 4-5-5, 4-6. To me, that's respectable. That is a respectable time for a safety. But if he gets to a 4-4, because the way you train for this NFL combine is technique, your raw power, your athleticism, you already have that. You've been playing with that throughout your college career. So now it's fine-tuning certain things to kind of take tenths of a second off when you're running. So if he's able to do that through technique and get himself into a 4-4 kind of category, you drafted at that point. Because one thing you cannot coach in NFL is speed. You already have it. So if you can fine-tune some techniques and get yourself in a 4-4 range, hey, you for sure, you're going to get drafted. The productivity is there, but I see Shilo, 4-5-5, 4-6, something like that. I think that's respectable. I think that's a respectable time.
What you think, Greg?
Yeah, I said probably at best like a 4-5 to 4. He's definitely in the 4-5s. With that giddy up he got, kind of that giddy up. You see somebody had that giddy up. That's like 4-5. It ain't like so. If he get in the 4-4s, like he said, well, that you in the elite club. And that's the type of guys who they probably would invite to the combine to run that. But I don't know. I just think he's gonna be the type of guy when he gets on the team, he's just gonna have to really learn that playbook, be impressive with his form tackling, and be able to help on the special teams. And I think that's what, as a safety, that's what it get him on the team more so than that 40 at this point.
So they got Pittsburgh looking at that. What they say?
I'm sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sure a few teams, because you look at the NFL, it's not like everybody world beaters and they got just a surplus of talent like that. Like Pittsburgh probably looking at a few of them. They're looking at Jimmy too, and it's That was the team that was looking at him and told him not to play. One of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So you thinking about, you got to look at the fact. You got to look at the fact that Shilo is groomed for the NFL, so he already got a leg up on people. He know, yeah. Let's be real with you. It's like the business world, like anything. His dad, yeah. You say who his dad is. On one hand, you saying it's like nepotism. But on another hand, you got to think about he gonna know what to. He's gonna assimilate well to the NFL lifestyle.
Right.
He got a mentor who already done it for a long period of time. That's part of the biggest battle that most people have. It's like going into the NFL and never really like know what it's like. That's that mental adjustment. He already is gonna know. He's already gonna have a few steps ahead of people because his dad's gonna be able to tell him, okay, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. He's gonna be almost like somebody who's been there for a year or two because of and he's an older player. He's not 20, 21 years old. So he's gonna be a good player just off of just his age, his experience. And the type of people he got in his corner, that he would be foolish not to give him a chance to make your team and add to the depth of your roster.
I gotta agree with you on that. I gotta agree with you. How many players you got? And who y'all got? You think gonna get drafted? Who's eligible for the draft from Colorado? JR?
I think I'm looking at about 5 in the P to get four in the P. Let me go 4 in the P. I mean, for sure, off the board, we know 2 for sure. Jimmy run well at the combine. That'll make 3. And then another player like if Will Shepherd looks good at the pro day, his height, weight, measurables, that's enticing for NFL teams. If he runs fast at the pro day, a guy like Cameron Stillman-Craig, if he runs fast at the pro day, I think that'll get him drafted. So I'm looking at guys like that. So to me it's 4 or 5, but if I were to like pick a number, I would say 4 in the P. And then somebody, Miss Phyllis Smith said LeJohntay. Obviously LeJohntay more quick than fast. So if he runs the 40 very, very fast, I think that's the guy that could potentially be drafted in later rounds. So 4 or 5. But if I were to put some money on it, I would say 4.
I was with you at 5, maybe 5 and a P. What would you call it? A P, because of LeJohntay. And I think LeJohntay, when he first came, he was trying to run with Jim. I think his quickness stands out, but I think people underestimate his speed because he definitely is going to run in the low 4.4s at the highest. So that's respectable speed. And when you put that with quickness, I mean, that's a dangerous thing. He showed us a dangerous thing. So if a team has a system where he fits in, like we seen how the Patriots had systems when certain type of receivers get in there, if the right team get him, which they could, because it's not like he's like in a position like a Travis or someone like that. So if the right team, is he there, they can get him. So I think he's definitely going to be drafted somewhere in those middle rounds. I say, even though the main 2, Jimmy, LeJohntay, I think that Shepherd could slide in there at some point. And then, you have those people like BJ Green. He should get drafted somewhere in the back because of just his repertoire. I mean, and then, I don't know what can happen with Stillman-Craig, but I kind of see those guys on the back end that could possibly end up him and Shilo possibly get in on the later. Then you got the possibility of making the team as a free agent. So that's why, I'm right at 5 pretty much.
Yeah, I got him at 5. I just got 5. I ain't got no posse. The 5 they're gonna get drafted on my book, on my end. I think Shedeur gonna be Cleveland gonna get Shedeur. That's just me.
Mhm.
They gonna pick him, and Travis gonna be picked first. Then I think LeJohntay, he gonna be the sleeper. I like the way he run the routes. I think he had a good East and West Shrine Bowl game, and they got a lot of tape. So what I'm betting on LeJohntay is his film from where he came from.
Mhm.
When he was at UAB, FAU, dude
Mhm.
caught 108 passes. I'm sure people ain't forgot that. And I'm sure whoever represented him ain't gonna let them forget it either. So I'm looking at him be the third person on that team get drafted. Now if Jimmy go out there, now Jimmy don't have the stats from 2 years at Colorado because of injuries. But that dude go out there and run that 4-3, 4-2 like y'all say he gonna run. Oh man, you can't replace speed, brother. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
somebody gonna pick Jimmy. It might be the 5th or 7th round. They gonna pick him, man. Special team, they looking at him. Somebody said Pittsburgh just a while ago. That's 4 in the 5th. I think BJ Green gonna get in there. I don't think Will Shepherd gonna get drafted. I I hope he do, but I just don't see it. But I'm looking at BJ Green getting drafted. Probably that late round, 5th, 7th round. What y'all think about BJ Green?
I mean, the collegiate production is there. He came from Arizona State. I believe he had 8 sacks at Arizona State.
Well, he balled out there.
And he finished at Colorado. I want to say he finished with 5 sacks this year at Colorado. So I mean, the production, the productivity is there. To me, it's more so it's a measurable thing. When you look at the NFL style prototype of a defensive end, is he a prototypical defensive end? So
He a little bit too small for that, don't you think?
yeah, so that's what it comes down to, because now I'm making an investment into somebody. And so if I'm gonna make an investment, I gotta look at how they match up to other defensive ends across the NFL and things like that. So that's why the NFL is like, it's such a fickle league, because you could be the thing of the year, the taste of the month, or whatever they want to call it, and then you couldn't be, and then you're not, kind of thing. So it's to me, it's just interesting. I want to definitely see how it goes this year, but the NFL is based off measurements. That's why they bring them to the combine, and they want to know how long their arms are, and they want to know how big their hands are, and all of those things that to us, we like, man, what does that matter? Dude can get off the ball, dude can play, dude can do this, and then you like, man, dude didn't get drafted? Like, that's crazy. And they'll call out some random player's name. You're like, we ain't never heard of this guy. And then
Yeah.
they 6'5", 260, and then played at some random school. And you're like, how did this dude get drafted? They drafted him because of measurables. They drafted him because of potential of what they think they can coach him into be. So
That makes sense.
I wish I want to see BJ Green get drafted, but prototypically, what does he
7
fit?
rounds, JR. 7 rounds now. You don't think they
Somebody mentioned Von Miller in the chat. Look at Von Miller's stats throughout his collegiate career. They dust BJ Green by a mile. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he had the production, but he didn't have it 4 years like Von Miller. Von Miller had it 4 years at Texas A&M, all the way through. BJ Green caught lightning in the bottle with Arizona State his junior year or senior year, and in his post-grad year, he came to Colorado and did the same thing. I'm not knocking the young man. I'm just saying, after years of, looking at NFL draft and stuff like that, it's just kind of, it's measurables. It's a measurables game to me.
I ain't disagreeing with you. That's what I was saying. BJ Green late out of 7 rounds, they gonna find somebody better than he was in 2 years.
I hope they don't.
Yeah.
I hope they just find him.
Wow. Find the right team. I mean, just like Houston did. Houston got in there and he came from HBCU and he tore him up. And then I heard recently he was traded, but no, I think he had an injury. But I'm gonna be real with y'all since we here. I believe that BJ Green, even though he's a wonderful addition to Colorado. And then we talking about Colorado. BJ was better off staying where he was. When you look at what happened with nobody could predict what they did, he would have been a great addition to maybe help them get over the edge. Because his team he left did well, won a conference, and ended up going to the playoff. And maybe that would have helped. Because I always say that the more games somebody like him play, the better the chances it is for them. And that's why I was saying with Colorado, they need to get to that conference title. They need to get to that playoff if they could. And that's how we would be able to bump people like him. We'll have an extra couple picks that we were, we was a conference champ. We played Texas or whatever. And, we had 5 guys that made it. But because we made it, an extra 2-3 guys was able to solidify their chance to get drafted. And maybe even combine invites. And that's what it takes for people like that to get those extra looks.
Yep. About Will Shepard, Jim.
Will Shepard, you look at his measurables, Will Shepard got the measurables. His tape, the Colorado tape definitely wasn't the best for him. It would be his Vanderbilt tape from the year prior. But he got the measurables. He stands 6'4", over 200 pounds. What does he run in the 40? That'll be another thing. If he's a 4.5 guy, or maybe a low 4.4 guy. Not low, but high 4.4 guy, 4.5 guy. That'll definitely help his draft stock. The quarterback throwing to him at the pro day will probably be Shedeur at our pro day. So I don't see him dropping any balls there. It'll be very scripted for him. So a guy like Will Shepard, he meets NFL measurables. They could look at him and be like, all right, we could compare him to another guy in the league and maybe we can get this same type of productivity from him. So Will Shepard, to me, he has a better chance of, getting drafted than BJ Green, in my opinion, just based off of sure measurables. Yeah, off of sure measurables.
He don't even have the top of his feet. He get walked down behind all the time.
You look at him and you see a big body, long arms, catch radius. Those are the things that these talent evaluators they looking at. Because we're gonna get you in the building, and our job to get you in the building is to coach you up on technique and all of this stuff. But measurables, you can't coach nobody up on measurables.
Right.
Either you got it, either you got the build or you don't. So yeah. But I think Will Shepard got a better chance getting drafted than BJ Green. That's just my opinion, though.
What about Cameron Simeon-Tree?
For Cam got the tape. So I could see. I definitely would not be surprised if Cameron Simeon-Craig, that shark, if he get drafted. The tape is there. His measurables, they probably won't stack up to a 6'1", 6'2" safety or something like that. But man, his heart, he got it. His knowledge of the game, these teams gonna get him in that meeting room, and he'll be able to diagnose plays and explain how he put people in position and things like that. That's the type of stuff. That's that unsung things that they look for. All right, he don't have these measurables, but he has the intangibles of knowledge to be smart and to play fast on the field. So I can see him getting drafted based off of that. He'll get drafted based off of how he interviews with teams, more so than what he does on the field when it comes to all of the acrobatics that they have him do and all those measurables that they have him do.
Yeah, I think he will be in the later rounds if he do get drafted. But he's, again, another guy that I feel could have benefited from making it to the post. It's kind of like in high school. Like, you can be good athletes, you're all right, but if you don't get those looks in the playoff or whatever, it can cause you to not. It's just the nature of it. I believe that if he do get picked, that'll be good for him. It'll be another notch under the belt for him and Coach Prime saying, "Hey, we got these many draft picks," but from what I know, it don't make that much of a difference.
Right.
7th round, 6th, all right, 7th round. Just say you got drafted. They say you're in a better position if you go ahead and take that free agent because you can count on. They say you got 5 teams, you get to pick versus you got to go who will pick you, and then you can get into a position where you can interview the staff and say that what y'all want from me, or where do I fit in, and you choose, and you pick the program that better fit for you, versus you mess around and get picked by somebody who not going to properly use you, or don't really want you. So it's like, and that's the case, he might need to hope he can go free agent. That's how I see it.
Yeah, hey, that's
Shilo too. That's Shilo too.
That's probably all of them going down below 5.
BJ Green, that's all of them.
They gonna pick their spot.
Yeah, I mean, look, we saw it last year with Xavier Weaver. Xavier Weaver got invited to the NFL Combine. He didn't work out due to injury. He went there, he interviewed, undrafted, signed one of the higher undrafted contracts with guaranteed money, worked his butt off in camp, made the team. So being drafted definitely not the end all be all.
Right.
But that when young men play the sport, play the game, and you hear them in these interviews, they, you know, man, my dream was to make it across that stage and shake the commissioner hand and stuff like that. Nobody get into the sport and be like, I don't want to be drafted. I just want to, you know, people want to be drafted. People want to hear they call, the excitement of hearing your name called, celebrating with your family. People want that. If it's not for you, if it's not, you know, for your day to be drafted, then yeah, you parlay that to an undrafted free agent spot. You get on a team, work your butt off. So we not saying drafted is the only way to make the team. J27 in the comments, they thinking drafting, oh my God. We didn't say that. B. Watts asked the question of who do y'all think will be drafted? We answering the question. So listening comprehension is the actual thing, J27. So we are simply answering a question that B. Watts is giving to us. So yeah, we don't think that drafting is the only way to make the team. Come on now.
No. So when you look at Shedeur, his situation, what team fit him the most? Better. Have y'all looked into that? And what's your expectation of who might pick him first? He might go first, second, or third field, whatever y'all have looked at it about. Yeah.
I would say for the team that fits him the best would be Cleveland. I mean, they, you know, Nick Chubb came off the injury, you know, the year prior, so he really didn't, you know, do.
Hey, do they still got that wide receiver, Judy? What is name?
Yeah, Jerry Judy's still there. They signed him to a contract coming in, so he locked up, I think, for at least the next 2 years. So you got Jerry Judy.
Man, you get Jimmy Horn out there with him, and man.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, that, you know, that seems like a favorable fit. Look, I watched a lot of Tennessee Titans football, being that they're in the conference of my Houston Texans, the AFC South. They don't have nothing. Tennessee ain't. They have nothing. They don't have a running game. I don't know what receivers they got. The defense is like offensive line is bad. Like Tennessee is bad all around. So I wouldn't want to see him go there because Tennessee is just not ready.
I think they're gonna get Travis first. That's what they want. They're looking for somebody. Yeah, I think they're gonna get Travis.
I would say Cleveland, a better fit.
You did hear that they got Rodgers, right?
They got who?
Rodgers.
Tennessee?
No, they ain't got Rodgers. Rodgers just got released today. Yesterday.
Tennessee.
Huh?
They said Tennessee Titans got Rodgers, so that's all.
I seen that text when I looked it up. Ain't nobody reported that.
I seen it in a few places, but you know.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
I'm looking at Stephen A.
This is not official, but I mean, that's, you know how that be official.
Yeah.
So Shedeur is throwing subliminal messages around because he was on well off. You know, and they were saying that that he was saying he played a video game only with the Cleveland Browns.
You know what I said?
And I was like, out of all you played a video game, who was this choosing? He only can win with the Cleveland Browns. He said, I like what they got.
Coach Prime said, you don't talk.
He playing subliminal messages because since when he talk about the Cleveland Browns? Up this point, he been talking about the Giants, and all of a sudden he only played video games with the Cleveland Browns. And I'm like, out of all the teams to pick, and then they's like, why you choose that? He said, I like what they working with. Not like, oh, here they go playing these games. you know, they like do that subliminal stuff. So, but I could have sworn, unless it wasn't fully verified or confirmed, that I seen they was trying to get Rodgers to be with the Tennessee Titans. So I said that they're not looking for no quarterback unless they just gonna get a younger guy, but not no first, maybe not a first rounder or nothing like that. They got him.
Yeah. I ain't heard nobody report that, but I seen when you texted. I said, "Oh, they don't got him already. They just released."
Yeah, I seen it on social media. They had him on a jersey and everything. So unless they got ahead of themselves, I don't know.
The team did, and the Browns.
I seen a content creator. It was like a content creator, but one on YouTube. And then I seen a couple posts. Maybe they were just repeating it. I don't know, but it's out there, and it just may not be official.
I got you. What about Travis, JR?
Travis, number one, man. Tennessee, they need a lot. I just went on talk about 2 minutes about what they don't have. They need everything, and Travis can do it. Whether they want to use them at the wide receiver position, use them at the cornerback position, use them at both simultaneously. They need a lot on that roster, man. So
yeah, they do.
Why not Travis right at Tennessee? I'm sure. I don't want to see it at Tennessee because that means my Texans got to play them twice a year, but Tennessee need them, man.
Sure. You remember when we talked about Marshall Faulk for like a week? We talked about Pico for some days. Well, how the people be putting stuff out there, it's almost like it's official, but it ain't been signed, and then you waiting for the official. Well, right. I'm seeing multiple articles, even within the last hour, saying Rodgers is predicted to sign a $25 million deal. So for them to have specific numbers, it's definitely some conversations about it. $25 million deal with the Titans. So it ain't just like hearsay. It's like it's got to be in motion. So yeah, they got an older quarterback. They're not gonna go for a younger quarterback. I think they mentioned that for some other teams.
And they got Calvin Ridley out there. That bad boy was tough in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if
you put Travis with him, what that thing? It might turn that thing around, JR.
It depends on the defense, though. I don't know what the defense look like.
They drafted one of them defensive tackles from Texas last year to beef up the defensive line, but they needed a lot at linebacker, the secondary, all kind of stuff. But
all those teams up there gonna need everything, man. That's why they drafted 1 through 6.
Pretty much every team.
Yeah, 1 through 6. That's what I think. All of them need something. One player ain't.
Eagles got a lot. As they go to trading, folks, they got a lot.
Who? Cleveland?
You ain't go to Georgia. You ain't go to University of Georgia. You don't want to know, but Tennessee.
Somebody need to do that with Colorado. Somebody need to adopt Colorado as they what they call it, farm league or pipeline.
A pipeline school.
Yeah, University of Georgia. You ain't go to University of Georgia. Philadelphia ain't stay.
Because everybody do that.
They ain't want nobody from Texas.
Georgia got certain schools they recruit from every year in high school, right? You got to remember at one point Tucker every year they had a couple guys went to Georgia. They had certain schools go to the same place every year, and on the college level. So I see the pros.
Alabama always go to New England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like somebody need to get smart and say if we get Shedeur, we need to grab at least a couple of his receivers. Even we got to get some free agents. Even we would trade and get Xavier Weaver up there with them. Whatever, and then it start every year.
Start that pipeline.
Colorado guys.
Yeah. That's what probably they
familiar with each other. They play different,
Yeah, that Colorado man, that chemistry they had together.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to the tight end room, man. What y'all think about this tight end room? We don't ever talk about the tight end room. I seen it well off today. That Zach Aiken, whatever his last name, he's a big old dude, bro.
I didn't get a chance to.
Man, they put that camera on him, man, lifting him away. I said, dog, look at that. He just died in.
I'm going to have to go back and look at it. I didn't get a chance.
I told y'all about that tight end.
They told me, oh, y'all didn't get the text from I thought I sent it y'all when they sent it to me in the group.
3:15.
No, I saw the text. I didn't get a chance to watch the video.
I told y'all we got
that a few so big, tight ends. He's a big boy.
We got a few, all them boys big in the athletic. You remember when they was recruiting, everybody was looking at all the other stuff. I remember we got at least 2 good tight ends, and we got the one last year that's supposed to be the guy from Ohio State, but he got hurt.
Right.
So now you got, I believe we're gonna have at least 3 good tight ends that's known for, like, they all got something different, but they all got good size, because we kept complaining about not having the measurables. But also we look at the fact that we got they all known for being athletic, as far as can run and can catch. And we ain't seen that at Colorado. We seen the other teams have it. We kind of seen it at Jackson State. And I believe that affected Shedeur. I believe Shedeur was impacted by that.
The bucket said, yeah, he cleared that. He throw that shit up like it was that, JR. I said,
what did he bench it?
Huh?
He was benching it?
No, that stick picked it straight off the ground. You know how they pick it up like that? You know how the rest of them that do like this and hold it there and try to get it up. Man, he just went down one time. I said, God, dog.
Oh, they doing it clean.
Yeah, he doing it clean, bro. Straight off the floor.
Clean and press. Man, but Greg been on it, man. He been talking about them tight ends for a minute.
We gotta get the tight ends to Vail Small.
Greg been on it. Greg been saying, look,
they just didn't use him, bro.
That position. The last thing I saw the Atkins do was, when he initially signed coming out of that school to come to Colorado on the transfer portal. But I ain't, I haven't seen anything since then. But yeah, man, not loud. Nah, Greg been on it, man. He been talking about them.
But he's right. He look like he can grab that little 300-pound with one hand, man.
Now, when Colorado, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Colorado offense just look like a monster, like they're gonna look different because they got these big tight ends. The running backs look like all of them being their Wheaties. I told y'all. Well, I also talked about Auguste, right? I said he need to get in the weight room, them little arms, all the running backs come back with these big arms. I said, how you gonna have running back with them little arms? Auguste, all them, well, I'm like, what happened in these little couple months? They like how Jordan Season did last year over a couple months. I'm like, what happened? All of a sudden, all the running backs, now Welch came in a little Popeye.
Yeah, but he had it already.
Harden wasn't cut like that, and doggone Auguste looking like a doggone polar bear. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Because I said he gonna have to be that big running back. You the closest thing to that 230 we finna get. So he looking like it. Everything is like this on these boys. I'm like, okay, now y'all looking like some running backs. These running backs can run over some folks, and you got some big tight ends on that line. Your line gonna be better. It's just gonna be better because you already seen what they brought in. What it was? I know we got one freshman that might compete for that guard position because he kind of nasty.
Oh, that's Zach Price.
No, it was Chauncey
Gordon. It's not Gordon.
Chauncey Good.
Chauncey Good.
Gooden was going. Hey, he was kind of nasty during the postseason, during the practice for the bowl game. You remember we had a few big boys that's supposed to be coming in.
I saw that little buddy.
Fine over the summer. See, we get so many people come, we forget. I forget about them tight ends. And then you got, so they're gonna be beefier and just a little more aggressive in the middle. Cause that's why our problem always been them guards. They was on skates 2 years before. Then this past year, we talked about Tyler Brown and Mayers, and it was kind of in and out. And then they was throwing a big boy, your boy, slipped my head from Indiana. We're throwing him in and out, had him playing guard.
Yeah, I know.
We say guard. Yeah, he coming in at guard. We were struggling at finding that guard thing. They would come up the middle, they weren't picking up them stunts. So when you put some big block guards, I don't care. I want Yo-Yo in there, one of them. Yeah. I like Yo-Yo at guard. I like the way he moves stuff around.
I want him at center.
Well, you got your all freshman top rated. What you call walk on turn.
I don't see Yo-Yo at center, man.
I enjoy the season.
I saw that.
I saw it, but I don't know. Did you see it in BYU game?
He only played like 2-3 games.
Did you see that in the BYU game?
Come on, B-Watch.
I did ask the question.
Everybody saw the BYU
game. I don't hear that about no grade.
It grades high. And but guess what they got to do with? You ain't hold on. Since when do you see you get to blame the center for everything? Center is always an accessory to the guards. Center is only as good as your guards. Center is never really responsible for nothing by himself. He's helping that guard to be able to get the guard where he need to be, or picking up what a guard can. It's all based off of that guard. If your guard is weak, your center can't do that. You can't do that. So you look at these boys gonna be better on the line. You got these big boy tight ends, and as soon as you think, okay, these big boy tight ends blocking me, they slide off a little bit, and they slide off, and they ain't got no 2 left feet. It's gonna be a problem because boy gonna dump it. It's also gonna dump it because it's gonna be a problem when you got to watch both the tight end and the quarterback because both of them can be sneaky. Like that tight end can either sit down, block, and he sits, throwing the weight up, he throwing your doggone edge rusher down, and you mad because you like, we're trying to get to this quarterback. I don't know what he about to do. And then he slip around and he let him go one time and saw to say, hit. And you like, oh, sucks. He can run. That's gonna be a problem. Because you got to pick your poison. Either you're gonna let that tight end slide out there, or you gonna let him block and that quarterback get outside there. That's a dynamic combination. That's what made Kansas State dangerous. They had them big old tight ends and their quarterback can run. And they had a running back. They had a running back who get off. They didn't have no, they had one receiver.
And he wasn't about nothing either.
And he was like he would hit a miss.
He was just a little taller than our defensive back.
Well, he was fast. He was fast. And they put what's called out there on him instead of
Preston Hart.
Yeah, instead of having
they put Coach and Hood out and put him out there.
Hood would have covered that easy. That was the coach's fault. That was the coach's fault. Hood should have been out there on 1-on-1. They should have had Shilo send back deep. They help out, so to close that window down. So if the old boy had to put that ball in the air too long, Shilo would have picked it off. But they put everybody. I was at the freaking game. They put everybody on the line.
You ain't called a timeout. You could have called a timeout for him, Greg.
Coach Fry don't call the timeout, man. He keep them things.
I was in the nosebleed. Nobody heard me. And the lady told me to be quiet. So everybody was scared because the old lady told y'all better not be cheering.
I would have did like the Texans fan, the University of Texas fan. I would have threw water bottles on the field.
Hey, man, I had the elevation sitting.
Hey, you should have just ran out there on the field. They would have stopped.
Hey, man, elevation had kicked in. I couldn't even make I was breathing hard going up the stairs. The elevation kicked in on me. I was drinking bottled water. I was tired.
I don't think y'all fit up there, bro.
It was midnight. I was sleepy. I had been there all day. So it's like all that kicked in. I couldn't warn nobody. But I was looking at the game like, I know because they kept bringing Shilo on the line like he gonna blitz. I'm like, ain't nobody back there.
Oh man,
it should have been doing their prevent. The game was over.
Took one for the
2 minutes left. Why were you one in prevent?
If I would have been, I would have took one for the team. I would have ran on the field. Why did you end up like
that? I was so high in that nosebleed. And my row was so full.
Because somebody, hey, I need somebody to make my bail, y'all.
Hey, them seats so tight in that stadium. Like, you get in there, right? Your knees is on their back. You can't even slide down the aisle between the folk. It's so tight. I don't know if you've been there. The stadium,
you got to go that front row, bro.
I should have. B. Watt supposed to came, but he didn't show up. That's the real story.
Everybody getting a press pass. B. Watt getting a press pass. He going to the locker room, doing a
I had y'all on live stream, y'all. Y'all want to go? I got you. I asked you live.
You heard that he said he's gonna get us a press pass. Greg.
Hey, B. Watt supposed to been there. He told me 10 minutes before the game. I'm up there. I see Rod, the media up there. I'm like, oh, B. Watts ain't coming. I just find out. I'm at the Buff Wall. The game was at midnight. He waited till right before kickoff.
On my lunch break, I said, let me call Big, let it know.
You know I ain't there, right? I'm like, I guess I figure. I ain't heard from you. I thought you just wanted to keep the sideline passes to yourself. But you know I ain't there. I'm
nah,
like,
man. Hey, boy, when you seen that defense line up like that,
they kept doing it though.
With about almost 2 minutes left, Greg, you supposed to say, shoot, dog. Throw your phone out there. You should have thrown your phone out there and hit Coach Prime on that toe.
I was too far
Low
away.
whistle, man.
I was too far away. They wouldn't even heard it. Look. I thought it was being.
Hey, JR. Greg's up there. You know what Greg's up there doing? You know when they do that, when they go up there.
No, man. Hey, when I bought the seat, I just knew I was in the middle somewhere. But I started walking them stairs, and I just kept high. I was like, what wrong with this? And then I could touch the press box.
God,
Hey, I could have changed the plays from up there. Because I was up there. And I was like, look. Hey, I thought they was being smart. I thought they was gonna like do a positionless defense thing where they gonna line up and then pop out. But they wasn't popping. Shilo stayed down there. So because that's after that screen happened, that boy leaked out in the screen. That was because they were all the way in the box. He ran right out there. They ran into each other. That's how that real route got him way down there. Nobody was back there. They all was up in the box. That butt was back. The wheel route would have been in front of them, not behind them.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they just didn't like to play zone, man.
So after the real route, I said, surely they figured out we better not do that crap no more. We need the doggone back off these boys and make them beat us with the arm. Because they run it, gonna keep them in front of us, let them run the clock out, have to kick a field goal. They put all the folks in the box and left them boys one-on-one. Old boy said, oh, y'all gonna try me? I'm just gonna throw it up in the air. And that's what he did.
Throw it up. That's the easiest pass to make.
They need that game right now. That game that cost them playing in the Big 12 championship.
That thing costs a lot of stuff because you got to think about it. That when everybody got hurt, right?
Yeah.
So then, and then after that, they tried to come back and the boy Bobby Boucher, Will Shepherd on the sideline. They didn't throw the flag. It was a wrap. So I don't know, man. I blame the coaches for that because I feel like Colton Hood should have been the one out there on the coverage.
He started the game, but
they went right when Travis was out.
Yeah, that game that cost him, man. That game that cost.
What could have been?
Yeah. I think that's the game. Also, Omarion Miller got hurt in it.
He got hurt. Yep. Everybody got hurt that game. I think somebody was up there with the voodoo doll, like they was doing my home.
Oh man, no man.
That's probably what happened. They had some voodoo dolls up there, and it was so dark. You know, it was late, and people was half asleep. Nobody paid attention to it, but something was going on because I was like, well, something weird going on out here. But I was so far up. I was mile high. I was way up there. So next time I go, I said I ain't going another game unless B Watts get me sideline pass.
I ain't never going up there. I always said I don't care what game I go to, I'm gonna be on that front row on that field. They ain't gonna be way up there. No.
I was on the front row. I was on the front row before everybody got there. I was on the front row with my phone. I was like this. And then the game started, I said, all right, let me go on up there with my seat at. I didn't know how high I was, so I started walking. I was like, am I there yet? And that's when I realized I'm in the nosebleeds.
No, boy, you could have back in the 1970s, you could have been the one that changed the scope over that flipped that thing over. Why you
could have called the plays.
You could have said, hey, no, it ain't third down, it's first down.
Hey, nobody back there.
You ain't right, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. By that time, I was almost asleep. Because it was at least 11:30. It was like 11:30 Eastern at that time. So I was like, oh, Lord.
Wow.
Everybody was asleep. Everybody was asleep. I had a couple sitting next to me. They left at halftime to go to bed. That's how late the game was.
God, dog.
They're like, all right, we can go watch the rest from the hotel. I like, y'all ain't gonna watch the rest of the game.
Yeah. Anytime that game come on 8 o'clock out there, you can have a long night, boy. Look at JR.
About 3 in a row.
What you think about the quarterback, Juju Lewis?
Don't understand it. Yeah.
Juju can throw that thing. He got a quick release. Man, he got the footwork. He got the intelligence. He got the.
And that's why they
I just ain't never seen his scrambling business. But in about 3 years, he gonna be a man. His last year, junior year, he should be a Heisman Trophy candidate. Should.
Look, I mean, he got the makings.
He got all the mechanics, boy.
Yeah, he got the makings to be a great quarterback, and like you said, a potential Heisman candidate. Like the arm talent is there, the mechanics is there. It seems like the maturity is there. That's 3 things in a recipe right there to put you head and above your peers, right there. Right now, all you got to do is just go put it out there on the field in the collegiate game. But it's there, arm talent there.
No. The only thing they need to do is not put them on well off, because we know well off is nothing but a recruiter agency. So all they need to do is not put them on well off, because we know they keep showing that kind of stuff. He be gone by March.
Somebody come poach him.
Yeah, they gonna
nobody gonna come take him, man.
Huh?
Nobody gonna come take him, man.
Man.
They don't took about 5.
Hold on, JR. I need your take on Juju for y'all get out subject, man. No, I don't want to put that on there.
I'm giving you take on.
Come on, JR. Deal with the grade.
Bucky fault, not mine. Bucky did it. Bucky get all our folks recruited. He get everybody recruited. The water boy, the doggone Chinese water boy was running 40 the other day. He gonna get recruited. I mean, this is ridiculous.
What's your take on him, JR?
Like I said, man, he got what it takes. He got the arm talent. The technique is there. The maturity is there. Now all you need is the experience of being on the field. The biggest jump for a lot of the players when it's position wise is quarterback. You know, they moving faster, you know, in college than they are obviously in high school.
All right, give me some positive stuff. Positive. Give me something positive.
That's all positive.
He got good hair too. He got good hair like the
maturity. What more positive can I say? Great technique, maturity, and ball skill is there. All he got to do is get on the field. Once he get on the field and put it out there, get a handle of the speed of the game and things like that. That's it. The sky's the limit for him. I think it's a great talent, and I don't think he's going nowhere, Greg. He gonna.
I mean, if you get that boy dark and lovely, get him one of them NILs, because he got good hair. Now, that's a positive you ain't mentioned. He got good hair. Him and the Polynesian can do a good commercial together. I mean, I'm thinking about the big picture. We got to get some money in his pocket to show that anybody can get him as a quarterback. But if we can get him some nice NIL money, with some money in his pocket, and let him be happy and build his brand while he wait for Salter, because we keep showing these videos, Salter gonna do his thing. Somebody gonna be like, you ain't gotta wait, right?
No, come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna say that. Come on, man.
You can play right now.
Hey, right now,
you good like that. I seen the well-off video how you was throwing the ball, how you was so smooth. They gonna juice him up. So
they gonna say that, man.
Get that man a NIL. Y'all think I'm playing, but y'all gonna remember what I said. Get him some NIL deals, keep him happy. Get him off of well off. Because all these little pretty videos only gonna entice somebody. It's too many football programs out there. Somebody is desperate. We got 2 good quarterbacks that should be starred. You see? I'm just saying.
He ain't going nowhere, Greg. He ain't going nowhere. He could be on the team, primed and ready to go. He gonna be on the traveling squad all year.
Oh, he gonna do all that.
He's gonna be doing. He gonna be traveling with the team all year.
He gonna do all that. He gonna be out there looking good, but just keep my will off.
Oh Lord.
Y'all think I'm playing now?
All right. Y'all got anything yet?
Look, B-Rock's like, I'm done with y'all. Come on.
Hey, bro. I'm trying to do a show, bro. I ain't got time for all that. I'm trying to do a show, man. I'll let y'all do that on Sunday night. Sunday afternoon, man. Hey, fellas. Give your last word, JR, then Greg, we out of here.
Nah, man, look, again, just a quick recap, man. I love the hire, man. D'Amato Peko, like I said, I can remember him watching him as a player, man. So as he played in the league, I remember watching him through games. Love the hire, love his, his story of how he came up to JUCO to the Power 5 level, drafted in NFL, 15+ year career, assistant D-line coach with the Dallas Cowboys. I love that plight that he took. I like what we're doing, man. I like what the program doing. I like what I'm seeing from the guys and stuff like that. I like it, man. So it's gonna look real good, man. And like you said earlier, B. Watt's tight end room looked real good. I saw some people in the chat saying Colton Hood threw up 335 on.
Oh yeah, he did.
Come on, man. Like that's heck of an athlete, that young man. So
when you say threw up, mean like what? Like bench or what?
I mean, they said. I'm assuming clean. I'm assuming I want to say the comment said that he cleaned and pressed it. So 335.
Right.
Or snatched it. Yeah. So that, I mean, wow, from a cornerback, that's really good, man. So I like that. Like the direction, like the hire. Spring ball right around the corner.
Yeah.
March 11th, huh? So
yeah, I know. I want to ask you. I forgot. I got it wrote down in here. The running back room. What y'all think about the running back room before we go?
Look, I know.
What's your expectation? Put it like that.
My expectation is for the running back room to be the dominant room on offense. That's my expectation. I expect the running back room to be the dominant room on offense. I get it. K-Salt coming in, big arm. He can throw it downfield, good feet. He can move the ball with his feet. But I expect the running back room to be the star of the show on offense. That's what I expect.
Say what now?
I expect him to be the star of the show.
Oh, what show?
Yeah, the running back room.
Okay.
Who you say that now?
He said he expect them to be the show.
Who to be the show? The whole room?
Running back room. Yeah, I expect them to be the better room of the offense.
Well, like I said, they all been eating good. They must have been watching the show because so you get your little muscles. They got their little muscles and stuff. So I expect them to be more enforcers. I don't know about the big play. Just enforcers. Keep the chains moving. Get the first downs when needed.
Yeah.
Don't get caught slipping. I'll bust one on you. Enforcers. Because if you got a great quarterback at this level, some tight ends that can do some damage, you know what weapons you got at receiver. All you got to do is play your role. Just let people know. Don't get caught slipping. We will break one on you. But the pressure ain't on you. You don't have no pressure on you. Then you got Marshall Faulk coming in. They have the opportunity to be the most balanced team we've seen. Because it's not going to be totally on the quarterback. It's not going to be totally on the receivers to get the first down. You got tight ends, and then you add the running game that's actually effective. It could be a hard to stop team. Because, like, what you going to do? You going to stop all of them? You can't just say, oh, we're going to sack the quarterback and kill your passing game because that's all you have. You know,
y'all like the rotation in and out with different running backs. I don't like that, bro.
I think at the college level, it's like Georgia back there, they run at least 3 running backs. I mean, when Michigan won, it's 3 running backs.
I don't like that.
I think 3 running backs is good because it's like they got different styles. It's different styles, and you know, you keep them healthy.
Yeah. It's you know,
I know Steve.
The rotation
I don't know if the HD. I don't know if that or them kids got JR messed up like that, bro. I don't know.
What about, man? Like I said, watch. When we have a running back that goes for 1,000 yards this year, y'all gonna eat these words. I'm gonna make little snippets of all of this stuff.
You just said Tuesday night with me and Steve. You just said Tuesday night when I asked the same question. B. Watts, I can't say that because if I ain't seen it yet, ain't no DB saying it now.
No.
And here you go.
Your question, B. Watts, is Colorado going to lead the Big 12 in running and rushing? I said that. That's different
and
from
then go back and look at it. And
that's
then
different.
You
see,
I
I'm doing the Greg. They try to pin me in the corner. That wasn't the question, B. Watts. The question was, will Colorado lead the Big 12 in rushing? I said I haven't seen it. so I can't say that. But a 1,000-yard rusher does not equate to leading the Big 12.
Okay, which one of them running backs you think capable of getting 1,000 yards?
I think IA is capable of doing it.
Have you seen it?
Who?
Have you seen it?
I've seen glimpses of when he gets the ball and he pop off 6-7 yards a run.
Who?
IA. We've seen IA get the ball, pop off 6-7 yards a run, and then not touch the ball for 14, 15 more plays. I mean, it's hard to. He got 90 yards off of like 10 carries. That's 9 yards a carry. He got that in one game.
You can't use those stats in running
that's
game.
the most But what I'm trying to say, like, if you look at that and you antiquate that, if he gets 15 to 20 totes a game, if he gets
you just said you want to see all on one. How you gonna get that?
If you get 75 to 80 yards a game, that puts you at 1,000 yards if you're playing 12 games. P. Watts, the math is math, man.
You just said you want a rotation in running back. They got 5 of them.
Greg said rotation. I didn't say that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying, okay, they're gonna have to rotate because who you expecting to hit the portal?
I don't think none of them. They ain't hit it.
So he say there ain't none of them left. But so if you don't want to rotate, you got IA.
It's the injuries. I want whoever number 2 be ready for somebody to get injured. Whoever the number 2 running back need to be ready just in case that number 1 running back get injured. That's how I want.
So you only want one running back to play?
No, that's it. Bell Kyle, let's go. Give him 20 carries. The 25, let's ride. You got 5 on.
The third one ready to play.
Injuries are part of the game, but I'm speaking as like most running backs. Hey, you get through the year, if you get the appropriate amount of touches, 15.
How many Kansas running back? How many running back Kansas had?
How many Kansas State
State had? I mean, not Kansas State, but okay.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is the best running back out there. And how many do he play only by himself? It's another guy to come in and exchange with Derrick
and spell him. Yeah, look. I
can go with 2 spelling, but y'all say y'all want a rotation all 5 of them.
I said I want to work hard. They're not gonna put in all 5 running backs. 2 of them running backs gonna be special teams guys. That's just how it goes.
Right.
But me personally, I prefer a workhorse guy, and then you got a guy to come in and spell them, or they might even have situational running backs, like how you would bring in Michael Welch on short goal line stuff. He may be better in getting into the end zone than Isaiah Augusta that he runs kind of high. So it's just things like that. It's situational football. Everything don't fit in the box. Football is very situational.
So my thing is this then. If you don't rotate these guys, somebody got to go.
Ain't none of them gonna go great.
So you think Hood gonna stay back and be the 4th-string running back?
If he ain't up that way, he gonna go. His brother does. That's why he there. Hood red shirt. He got 4 more years.
What about Wade? What about the Wades? Didn't one of the Wades leave?
Yeah, who? The quarterback. He left.
One of the Wades left.
Right.
So the brothers do split.
I mean, anybody split. I mean, you can say that, but I don't think they gonna split.
But I think Hood want to play.
He got to go out there and perform. He got a chance. He been injured. He had an ACL tear. He got to go out there and perform. I don't think none of them gonna leave. I think this IA last year, the dude from Ohio State last year, one tell him last year.
They both was like freshmen.
Yeah, they both were sophomore.
Oh, he was sophomore.
It was like red shirt freshmen, both of them.
Well, hey.
I want to say they were sophomore. Maybe sophomore, red shirt sophomore.
Oh,
IA was a freshman when he left. He was a freshman.
If you really want my opinion, all of them can hit a long case off back there. Yeah, because they ain't finna get touched no way. Hey, look at here.
They gonna get
Case Dawson gonna get the 1,000-yard rush. They ain't gonna be no running back. Get it. I just want to get y'all the platform. This y'all show. So I just want to hear what y'all can come from. I already know what JR want. He want IA to get 1,000. He want Mike to get 800. But it ain't gonna be none of that.
It
ain't gonna be none of that.
Watch. But I mean, I feel what Greg's saying as far as like, a running back rotation. Look, no player wants to sit on the bench. Greg
Well, why they didn't hit the transfer portal just past then? They knew Marshall Faulk was coming in. They knew that.
Yeah, that's why.
So why they didn't hit the transfer portal then?
I said it first. I said, look, y'all notice ain't nobody left, and I don't have no inside source. But I said, y'all notice nobody left. So during them exit.
So you telling me Charlie gonna leave? You think Charlie gonna leave?
Why would Charlie leave?
I'm asking a question. You said somebody gonna hit the transfer portal. I'm finna call a rope.
Charlie was a walk-on.
Okay, he gonna leave.
He's happy now. He happy to have a scholarship.
Okay, is I ain't gonna leave? Is I ain't gonna leave? It's just a simple yes or no. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave.
No, I know that's what you want. You want IA to leave.
Who?
You said he's in the whole
thing to leave.
I think he wants. If you ask me a question, say which one go hit that transfer portal? He gonna be IA.
Running back. He's the starting running back.
Who said that?
Me and JR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought one of the coaches said that he ain't no starting running back.
He finished the year as the starter. So I mean, why would you go into the year?
That dude from Ohio State gonna be the starter.
Not being a starter.
That dude from Ohio State, that transfer in from Ohio State, gonna be the starter.
Hayden?
Yeah. Nah. He started last year.
But he ain't had the vision that he needed. He didn't have the vision.
He got two different running back coaches coming in, gonna identify him. He can block. When we saw that, he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Same thing like Marshall Faulk used to do. He just need to follow Jordan C. That's all.
B.Y. tripping, man.
Huh?
He started the season, yeah. Hayden started.
So what kind of yardage, what kind of big plays did Hayden have? Did he score? Did Hayden even score?
He scored. He
got 4 touchdowns.
He scored at the UCF game.
He had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. But I'm saying Welch also did. AI.
Welch got hurt about the 4th game. And you know when you get hurt, Coach Prime put you at the bottom. We didn't see Welch no more to the bowl game. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, that's about right. Yeah, about second to the last game before he came back on.
Nah, it wasn't no second to the last game. He came to the bowl game.
So,
he was out there.
It sounds like you saying Welch
Oklahoma State. He played.
It sounds like you saying Welch gonna pull a Savion.
I didn't say that. That's what you said.
I said it sound like. I didn't say you said
it ain't that came out my mouth make you sound like that. Because if I wanted to sound, I said I ain't gonna be no sound like when I talk. You ain't gonna never have to worry about me.
Yeah. It sounds like he said it got another Savion. You know, y'all see Savion say he wish he didn't leave.
Yeah, Savion said he didn't get paid.
If Savion had to stay, Welch when it came, huh? That kind of similar style running back.
Look, if you ask me, I don't expect any of the running backs to hit the portal.
I don't either. I believe if one do, it's gonna be all right. That's just me.
Here we go.
That's just me.
Why would he leave? You act like he's a screen running back.
If you get all, you got to look at the way he talk, or he think he want to be the fast, he want to be the strongest. If you look over me, I'm gone. That's the attitude he carried on right there in the videos. And what's y'all gonna be? It two of them gonna beat him out.
But he was the fastest running back last year.
What that got to do with him?
So that's why he still want to be fast. He gonna put on 20 pounds. He still want to be the fastest running back.
It's who that running back coach identify with.
But he gonna be the only 230-pound running back we got.
Greg got
that's your idea. That ain't what they.
No, your idea is you said all the running backs need to be short and stubby like Marshall Faulk, or he ain't gonna play them. That's what you said.
That's exactly how it's gonna be.
230, and we had to have.
And he can't even catch the ball. Did y'all see him catch the ball? Did you see him catch the ball out the backfield?
But we 3rd and 2.
He caught a few passes this year. I did see him drop a pass too.
I seen him drop 3.
Hey, JR, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
Case off.
6-2.
Case. Hey, hold on. I'll show you what gonna happen on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. I'll show you what gonna happen.
Oh, here you go. He put on some case off.
You just saw what gonna happen 3rd and 2, Greg.
I saw 1st and 10.
Oh, here you go, then. Just in case you ain't see that one. You see this one, don't you? Whoops. Boy, tune in tomorrow night. It's K Salter night. Tune in tomorrow night. It's straight K Salter, baby. That one gonna have 30. Hey, little bucket. Hey, little bucket. Little bucket in the chat. Tell them what gonna happen 32. We don't need none. All of them hit the trash for a party. That boy was.
He was out of control tonight,
Hey, we can turn this 30 minutes into another hour. Y'all want to talk about K Salter now?
Empty out the backfield and just bring K Salter on the draw.
That boy bad, boy. He gonna change the game. Offensive line, JR. 10 more minutes. Offensive line. What's your concern?
My concern is the right tackle position. And the guards. That's my concern. I believe at center, I mean, we got the guy, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but I think it's McGill's, if I'm saying it correctly.
McGill?
Yeah. And you got Cash Money. Yeah, Cash Money Records there too. So that's going to be a battle. So I want to say that position is good. But the guard position, that was a weaker position for us last year, man, with Benson rotating through, Tyler Brown rotating through. And Justin Mayer's kind of rotating through there. It was a weaker position for us. And then the right tackle. Right tackle has to be a position that needs to be solidified for us to be able to run the ball. So,
what you think about the wide receiver room, Greg?
I think they got a lot of talent, and they're gonna have to figure out their rotation again. So we won't lose them to the portal. Mm-hmm. You got some young guys. You got Gibson want to come in and play, and he running like a little Antonio Brown. You got Farrakhan coming in. He want to play, right? And then you just brought in Williams. Tulsa, he wants to be the guy. He think he's replacing Shepard or somebody. Mm-hmm. Then you got Marion. Well, he all beefed up saying, "This is my year." Marion Miller. You still got Draylon Miller. You got Cam Michael. He say, "This is my time." He outrunning folks. You outran your AI. So you got all these receivers.
Timmons too.
Timmons still say he supposed to be, I'm the veteran, right? And you got little Mathis over there, still looking like where he gonna fit in. You got once again an abundance of receivers. And you got some size, you got some short, some speed. So they're gonna have to figure out how they're gonna use these receivers. Injuries can happen because we seen last year when they were sticking the voodoo thing, we lost about 4 receivers in one game. So that's a possibility. But outside of that, you ain't playing.
Yeah. That clip that you showed of K Salter throwing that deep pass, Cam Michael, that's the best deep threat.
No, it ain't, boy. I saw another one day.
He the fastest. He the fastest.
Hey, boy, they need to let that spot him. Look at him. I saw a dude today. I just over there on Instagram. This dude right here. Shit.
Well, I mean, he could go, but does he get on the field as a true freshman?
Boy, man, look at him. I ain't got his video, but boy, that bad boy.
Who you talking about? Who?
Adrian Wilson. Hey, that boy so fast, man. Shoot.
Where he come from?
They talking about Farrakhan. I said, what I saw today on Instagram.
Now, Farrakhan, that guy, man.
Where Wilson come from?
He played in Texas. He played high school football in Texas.
And he played faster than Gibson?
Yeah.
No, he not.
Yeah, with that football in their hand.
Take one step and it go 5 yards. One step every 5 yards.
Who is that?
Wilson a long strider.
He's long, boy.
He a long strider, but
when I tell you he can get out there, he can get out there, Greg.
Fast. Gibson is fast. He going quick twitch, boom, and his speed.
Gibson he lightning. One step every 10 yards.
Yeah, gone.
Who that Gibson?
Yeah,
Gibson looks like how Dion used to run. He might be 4'2".
You think he faster than with the football with all that stuff on and Wilson?
I just seen the video, man. He touched the ball, look like nobody moving but him.
Yep. And they're gonna put the weight on him the right way too. He gonna put the weight on him the right way. And
he fast on how Dylan Edwards was going to. He fast on how Dylan Edwards was smooth.
He ain't even faster than Cam.
No, he faster than Cam.
Man,
no, I don't think he faster than Cam.
Nah, boy, ain't nobody gonna see that.
Line. Now,
I seen it, like, if I'm thinking about it right, I saw a video. If it was Gibson, who I saw, where he the 3-star, everybody looked over.
Yeah.
When
he not gonna catch the ball, he go. It looked like Dion. Yeah, Dion will run. He take him one step every time.
JR, tell me what you see right here. Tell me what you see right here.
Antonio
He go Agent Wilson. I don't found Agent Wilson. I got it up.
Carries for 35 yards unofficially for Johnson. The tackle was made by Cole Goodlett. Shad off of an RPO, has it to Adrian Wilson, and he's upfield. He's at the 30. Goodbye. And Coach Prime looking at his golden shades at his new golden recruit. 72 yards. Touchdown, Wolves.
I got time today.
Hey,
Gibson faster than that.
No, Diddy. That boy got some legs on him.
That boy, there you go. Get it, boy.
Hey, I watched Gibson run. It looked like, he was doing that. Gibson like, cute. Like he was in yards. I wish you could find that video I saw earlier today. I was like, golly, I'm looking at his feet. I'm like, it's like he was taking one step every 10 yards. It's like somebody was playing a video with Gibson highlights. They were throwing the ball to him. And he get that ball, and it's like, they were like, this is in Texas. Man, the people was like, they were standing still.
Hey, why Cam now? He go Cam. Why how these two
two
linebackers that dived at him? And he just ran by him so fast. Look at that. They died at him.
That's why Cam gonna be our best deep threat. You gonna put him on them 9 routes and them deep slants, and he gonna get that ball.
They need to use him like they used Drayon last year. They need to use him like they used Dre. Come in that backfield, line up in the backfield, take some wildcat.
Yep.
Shedeur it on now. Now we can let somebody run some wildcats, and they say never take the ball out Shedeur hand. Let him come back and catch some wildcat. Let him be all over the field. That's what you need to do with Cam. Yep. So you see how many weapons you got. You still got Draylon. You still got like that offense coordinator got a task on his hand.
He do, bro.
Not to use all these weapons. It'll be wasteful. It'll be wasteful not to use them.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, no two linebackers down there, boy. He just shot through. I said, dog, what? Yeah. Now he go Gibson.
I saw a video of Gibson. He fast in both of these videos you just showed.
Boy, you great. Hey. Hey, Steve. Look like JR no gave Greg some of that cocaine, bro.
Oh my!
I'm telling you, you ain't seen what I seen. And who this? This Gibson? Yeah, why did? Fume.
Gone.
1 yard every 10 yards. Fume.
No Diddy, y'all. The boy got some legs on.
He left him now.
Boy got he ain't fast as Cam, bro.
Now that right there.
He fast, but he ain't fast as Cam.
Yeah, nah, he ain't
fast. Jogging right now.
Nah, he fast as Cam, bro.
And that was jogging on that one.
He ain't fast as Cam.
He fast, but he ain't fast as Cam. Nah.
He might be third, fourth fastest player on the team, though.
He probably about the fourth fastest on the team. I don't think he fast as IA.
Yeah, you got Cam.
Now they got longer legs, man.
Then my boy Stoutmire, and then you probably got Gibson, and then Wilson after Gibson.
So you saying Stoutmire faster than Gibson?
Yeah. I think that is ready.
Stoutmire can run.
Stoutmire was right behind what's called. I said, man, Stoutmire that. Huh?
No, hold on. Let me go.
It was JB, Stoudemire.
Yeah, JB.
And who that other guy? I had to go back and look at it.
It was
JB shouldn't even been in the race.
It was Brandon Hood. So to me, if you look at it,
Brandon Hood.
it's Cam, and then you got IA, then you got Brandon Hood, then after Brandon Hood, Stoutmire.
You ain't put Gibson in fifth place.
Gibson.
He got long. He got. They don't range.
You see how much ground he ate up?
Man, look who they playing, bro.
What are you talking about? Deshaun Jackson had
look who they playing, Greg.
And he ran all over folks.
Greg, look who they playing.
Hold on.
Lester have little legs.
I can't let you talk down on Texas high school football. To my look who they playing. That's 6A classification.
Look who they playing. Nah, okay. Look at the race. Put it like that, then. Okay. Let me show you that. Show me somebody on that team look like me, then. I'm gonna show you the video. Gibson.
Y'all making up stuff because y'all just put Gibson in fifth place. Y'all just lost all y'all credibility.
You ain't seen that they don't race, Greg.
They ain't all race at the same time. They race to the.
He went in there. Why they didn't call him out if they thought he can pass one of them, Greg?
They hear who he raced.
When IA were calling all them guys out, why they didn't call him out?
Everybody. That's why you say he ready to quit. You say he ready to part because he losing.
We talk about the race. I ain't talking about no starting running back. Hey, you change the color.
You said I gotta be the fastest. You know why? Because he already lost to Cam.
He done lost all of them.
Cam was looking at him like Usain Bolt. He ain't beat no Gibson. I guarantee you he can't beat Gibson.
Y'all sleep on Stoutmire if y'all want. He probably about 30.
No, he fast. I saw the video. I give him credit. Hey, Stoutmire fast. I'm gonna give him credit. He just ain't gonna target nobody head on. But still, he's fast. He ain't gonna come up and hit.
He tackles, but he just don't cover. He don't show the speed in his cover.
He's fast without them shoulder pads on. He is that. I saw that.
Yeah, straight. He got that straight line speed, man. Stoutmire.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Quit showing that same one. Show his other highlights. Gibson take off. What is? He done ran in a circle.
Look at who they playing. Look who they playing, man. Look like a three stood. Look at them.
Every 10 yards.
You don't see nobody my color.
He's taking one step every 10 yards.
Carries for 35 yards unofficially for Johnson. The tackle was made by Cole Goodlett.
Wow, Will.
Head off of an RPO. Has it to Adrian Wilson, and he's open field. He's at the 30. Goodbye.
He got a brother chasing.
Looking at his golden shades at his new golden recruits. 72 yards. Touchdown, Wolves.
Adrian Wilson, Coach Prime with your blue shades on. You got a good recruit.
What I'll say from that video, Gibson got a longer stride than
Wilson got a longer stride than Gibson.
Got a longer stride than Wilson.
He got a longer stride.
And he covering more ground faster.
No, Greg.
From the video shown.
No, Greg.
He got a longer stride.
No, Greg.
He covering ground like a tight.
No, Greg. No, not tonight, Gregory. Not tonight, Gregory.
Look at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. By the time he 1, 2, 3 gets like here. He in the end zone. He waiting for him. Nobody caught Gibson. You know he got 40 touchdowns for a reason in Texas, ain't that right? JR. Right. Nobody caught him because Gibson take one boom. We taking 2 steps. Cam Michael taking 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then the other boy, he taking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. We okay. Whatever you say. You believe what you say, and I'm gonna believe what I say. Cause you ain't gonna convince me on that. you might get JR on that, but you ain't gonna get me. Nah, I ain't going with that one. I'm going about what I don't know.
That boy Gibson gliding like he can go run in the Olympics. He can go run in the Olympics.
He fast, but he ain't fast as Cam.
Gibson, I don't think he's faster than Cam though. But Gibson, he got some top end speed too. But Cam Michael got an extra gear. He just
look like he's stronger, man. He just stronger and bigger. But
he's
like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm telling you, Gibson floating out there, boy. Y'all worry
that's why I say, to me, B. Watts, Cam Michael is our best deep threat this year.
Right.
We need somebody to blow the top off the field. We got the ball at the 50 or something like that. You want to take that deep shot on a 1st and 10.
Right.
You know it's coming. Go ahead and take it. Boom. Get him out there and let him go. Because Salt's gonna get that ball out there. All them highlights, he gonna get that ball out there. You ain't got to worry about no underthrow. He gonna get it out there.
What about Farrakhan? What Farrakhan from?
He from Texas, man. He grew up
no film on him.
Yeah, he grew up in the Woodlands area, man. First 2 years of football, he played in the Woodlands area. They call it the Greater Houston area out there in H-Town, man. Played in the Woodlands area. Then he transferred his senior year to the Galena Park area, North Shore High School, one of the top high school football teams in the nation, not just in the state of Texas. So one of the top high school football teams in the nation. Very good talent. You get a lot of 5-star talent that comes out of North Shore.
Hey, JR, he's strong in that weight room. I saw him today.
Yeah. Strong, got quick feet, man. Good burst, good catch radius. Not scared to catch the ball over the middle. All kind of things, man. All the things that you look at as receiver. I don't see how I want to see how they get him on the field, if they get him on the field.
Special teams.
But anything,
he a bigger receiver. He bigger.
Sure.
He's gonna be the bigger size receiver in the future.
Then a freshman, he get on as special teams. Maybe get him back there in some kick return with Q6 or with Cam Michael or something like that. But I'm interested to see who's gonna be like the kick return or punt returners and stuff like that. Got a lot of speed.
They're gonna use Gibson on one arm.
For sure. That would be one I put on the
squirt, boy. He squirted out of that.
They should use him on that.
He like what LeJounte supposed to be in at it.
Right. Yeah.
LeJounte always fair catch all the kids.
I can understand that either, man. Where you gonna try to run one back?
But I can also see Isaiah Hodge being, the specialist, the kick return, punt return specialist.
The Bucket said, "What about y'all, Caleb Mathis?"
Caleb Mathis, man, I see it hard for him to get on the field, man. I see it. He doesn't have elite speed. He has really good feet, technician when it comes to route running. But I don't see how you get on. I don't see how you get on the field. I hope he get on the field though. I really do. I hope he get on the field, man.
He got some good hands. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
he'll get out there, but he better get out there now if he gonna get out there because them young boys coming. He better get out there while he's still young.
I had to get first time tonight. I'm about to agree with Greg. Boy, he better get out there now. Yeah, first time I got to agree with you. Everything else, I don't know what you was on, but them young boys, they more fast than Omarion Miller. When you look at Omarion Miller from last year, he got caught from behind every time.
Yeah, but Omarion Miller he's not gonna be a blazer.
And then have y'all looked at Joseph Williams? I saw the breakdown of Buffalo Front. Man, he's slow too.
Yeah,
but he's tall. He's tall.
He a shepherd. He will shepherd.
Yeah, he will. Hey, he's slow too.
Good catch radius, strong at the point of the football. So you throw it up to them, they're gonna come down with it. How many times have you seen Omarion Miller drop?
Hey, one sport, man. You crazy, man. He said, I remember that hit. He said that UCF hit scared LeJounte. That's why. Yeah, I remember that hit there, boy. Well, y'all in that chat.
We got some guys that gonna have to be red zone guys, and we'll have to get some guys that have to be, short-handed guys and short distance, 3rd and 2, you talk about 3rd and know how to run some routes, know how to get open. You're going to need some guys to be able to go deep. Yep. Everybody ain't the same.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's there. You look at Old Miller, anytime he got over 5 targets, he put up 200 yards. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, should be the number 1 wide receiver, but he gonna have to come work
he
for
was breaking them tackles. So he been in the weight room. We really gonna be breaking some tackles.
You know how big he done got?
He gonna be breaking them tackles for real.
Y'all see how big he done got?
Yeah. He gonna be a linebacker in a minute.
I tell you something. Hey, man. Hey, me and my partner here watching the workout today. I said, damn, he look like a linebacker.
Boy, look good, man.
Oh.
I said, it's no way when we inside the 10 that they should not know who. They should put 3 DBs over there.
I tried.
That's an easy fade route.
That's easy thing there.
That's an easy fade route to open.
Yeah, put all 3 wide receivers. How many 2? That left Mario and Miller there by himself.
You know what's dangerous about that? Because I watched Jalen Daniels played. What's dangerous about this? What's dangerous about Colorado? I'm gonna give y'all something. Imagine this. All right, line decent, right? You got AI in the backfield. You got AI in the backfield, right? Then you put Omarion over there. You got your big tight end over here. You say throwing the weight around, and one more other receiver over there. Put your big boys out there, right? And you got Salter at quarterback. You're gonna have to put 2-3 guys to worry about Omarion over there. You're gonna have to have them linebackers watch to make sure AI ain't get the ball handed off. You got that big tight end over there that the DB's taking in the boots. I gotta cover this big old 6'6" dude who's gonna throw me down like Greg Olsen or whatever that old down there at Miami. And then you got this sneaky little quarterback with all that who can just slide right into the end zone. That's what Jaden Daniels was doing. 3rd and 2 is like, oh Lord, what we gonna do? Because he can get the 2 yards at will.
Yep.
So when you got a quarterback that can say, I can get these 2 yards, but you got to watch Marion over here, big tight end over here, and we still got a running back. That's how I can see Colorado. They play it like that. They'll run through the conference. Because the defense gonna do what they're gonna do.
I'm buying what you're selling because watching the Washington Commanders, 4th and 5, they was going for it. They didn't even care. 4th and 5, we going for it. And Jaden Daniels will pick it up with his feet.
Yeah, because if the pass ain't there, he ain't sitting in the pocket like how Shedeur. He ain't sitting in the pocket, and they're a mile up the field. They're a mile up the field trying to cover all our receivers. They doing this. They doing that. Why you don't go ahead and get them 5 yards? Go ahead and get them. They're right.
Hey,
I'm buying.
I was talking me and Buffy Brown was talking. I said, man, you're right. Every video I saw of K-Salt and Juju. Once they take that 5-yard step back, they don't go back after that. They stepping up in the pocket. Even they gonna throw it or they gonna run. You ain't gonna never see no video of them that running back. Hey, YFG got a question for y'all. Which wide receiver y'all think gonna red shirt? At least one will, you think? Which one y'all think gonna red shirt? I don't know.
If I were to take a guess, I would say it'd probably be Quentin Gibson. And the reason why, just from a
because of his youth, and they can use them for more. They're gonna try to keep one with Juju now. I'm gonna tell you that they're gonna try to keep 1 or 2 with him.
Yeah,
put Farrakhan and red shirt Farrakhan.
Either one of those guys. But I can see Quentin Gibson. They trying to put the weight on him the right way. Let him gain. Get his gains up, things like that. He'll get on the field and play. They'll probably spread the 4 games out throughout the year or something like that, just to keep them engaged and things like
Wade. That boy need to be on the special teams, and he need to have some packages in there. Now, if they like real run heavy and tight end heavy, then you ain't gonna need all them receivers. But if you out there trying to bust heads and go and compete in the playoff, you're gonna need that speed available for them, to just shut teams down, because they got to
speed. Cam Mike and Agent Wilson.
But I think you faster than Wilson, man.
No, sir.
Wilson, that's them choppy chops, man. Now I think that Wilson probably more big play. I don't know. Gibson scored 40 touchdowns. People say, "Oh, that one season." He did 3 seasons worth of touchdowns.
Who?
Gibson
scored almost 40. He was National Player of the Year for a reason.
Oh, he good. I ain't gonna take that from him now.
He's not good.
Like I'm saying, he ain't no good. He's good.
You don't put up that many touchdowns in 1 year unless you
He good.
very explosive.
He good. Gibson is good. I ain't gonna take that from him. He good. He dangerous. He dangerous.
So you don't see that translate. Do you redshirt a guy who scored more 40 touchdowns?
Yeah, cause
that's how you get somebody in the transfer portal. That's how you get up in the transfer portal.
All right. Is he gonna play for before Draylon Miller in the slot?
Sure, yeah.
So he gonna play before Draylon. Greg, I told Greg. Greg just said he just said stuff. Oh, hey, I ain't talking to Greg. JR, let me talk to you.
JR, you know why Draylon played last year? You know why Draylon played last year?
Because
Jimmy stayed hurt.
Cam wasn't hurt. Cam was hurt.
Cam was hurt. Right? And he played in the backfield because the running game was suspect. So he was the dual guy.
That's what he need to be. He need to be a running back.
I can see him at running back.
So you gonna tell me the explosiveness you just seen with Gibson? You gonna tell me you gonna compare that with Draylon? That's a whole different type of player. What do you mean? You lost me.
That's the way you see it, but that ain't the way they see it, Greg. The coaching staff ain't gonna see it like that.
It don't matter.
Gibson, they gonna go off experience, bro.
No, they going off of we created a certain type of offense with certain type of players. Draylon doesn't replace LeJounte, Gibson does. Now, come back and be found. It ain't about moving. It's about
Gibson is not gonna hit that field before Cam Michael. Now you come back.
Look here, man.
Yeah, I ain't looking at that. I said come back. I said Cam Michael. This is second year. Gibson is a freshman. Ain't but 5'2". You come back.
He's not 5'2".
Hey,
not just a freshman. He's the national player of the year. That's what Jordan
he gonna need them crutches.
Jordan Season was on the field.
Shit.
Because he brought something to your team that nobody else brought.
Yeah.
Gibson brings something to your team that none of these other freshman receivers can say. He brings explosiveness, and he's replacing he's the same size as a LeJounte Wester. He is replacing a prototype. You keep somebody, he's a freshman, he's filling in a space that was occupied by a similar type player. Draylon does not replace a LeJounte because they're not a similar type player. Draylon is Draylon. He was on the field with LeJounte, but he doesn't replace a LeJounte. They brought in a Gibson to replace LeJounte.
No, they got him to play special team for LeJounte. They got Cam Michael gonna play that slot because he's the fastest one.
Right.
Come back.
But you just lost Jimmy and LeJounte. The style, small.
You just told me. You just told. No. You just told me they're gonna have to play a tight end because they done brought 4. Now, if you bring a tight end in, how many wide receivers you think gonna be out there? You think they're gonna take Omarion Miller off the field? You think they're gonna take JoJo Williams off the field? Come back. I'm waiting on you, JR. Somebody talk to me.
5 receivers and 4 receivers out there.
Now you said they got a running game you want to see? You said they got a running game? Now, who coming out the field?
I just said the reason why we had a tight end not playing last year, we had 4-5 receivers on the field.
I ain't talking about last year. You just said, and JR, we're gonna be a running team, and we're gonna got them big tight ends. That's your game plan.
Yeah.
You tell me who you gonna take off the field if you want Gibson on there.
I want him on the slot.
Over who?
We just lost both of the slots.
You didn't have.
We just lost 2 slots.
So we ain't gonna have no tight end.
The tight end gonna be on the other side.
How many wide receivers you gonna have, Greg?
It depends on how you're gonna have somebody in the backfield. You're gonna have at least 2 receivers, possibly 3.
All right.
I like Cam Michael in the backfield lined up as a running back and motion out there to receiver. Yeah. All right. Draylon can be in the backfield doubling as a running back that also can be a receiver. But a true slot.
So you're gonna take IA out?
Sometimes, yeah.
The one you said gonna go for 1,000 yards.
Ray was in there as a running back. He started.
Now that's gonna cause when you do that, put a wide receiver and a running back play. Now that's what make a running back get that transfer.
I didn't say every play. I said for different packages.
Now, hey,
packages.
Now come on back.
It's called different packages. I didn't say every play. I said different packages.
Hey, listen here.
You gonna see what I said.
Now you gonna see what I said too. They gonna redshirt him. That's the 1, 2, 3. They gonna redshirt him along with Juju, and they gonna ride them other ball.
Gibson gonna be in that slot. Him and Cam Michael gonna alternate that slot. But I feel like Cam Michael gonna be used all over. He gonna be used. He gonna be some wildcat. He gonna be in the back. He gonna be used all over. But a true slot, Gibson is a true slot. Watch what I tell you.
Hey,
stamp it, JR.
We'll see. I agree with you as far as Cam Michael can be used in multiple positions across the wide receiver, X, Y, slot.
He can.
In all those positions.
They ain't gonna take him off the field for no Gibson. Cause whatever Gibson can do, Cam can do, and even better.
I didn't say he had to take him off the field because you ain't solidified who the other receiver is on the other side.
I done told you. They gonna have Omarion Miller as their wide receiver 1. They did not bring Joseph Williams in there as number 2.
Cam Michael number 2.
No, I ain't even gonna tell that lie. Joseph Williams from Tulsa is number 2. He gonna be their number 2. I
think him and Omarion.
They going by the same recipe as they did last. They need a wide receiver over there on the left to replace Will Shepherd. They looking at height. They looking at the size. And they looking at
Omarion Miller.
Omarion Miller gonna be their number 1 trans.
Yep.
And in the slot is gonna be, I hate to say it ain't even gonna be Cam. It's gonna be Draylon Miller. And they going with Zach Atkins at that tight end with another running back. And to me personally, I would have Cam. I would have Cam at the slot, but they ain't going that way.
I don't think Omarion Miller gonna be the Travis. I think Cam Michael gonna be the Travis.
You entitled to that.
He's more versatile.
You are entitled to that. But I'm saying the way they gonna do it, they ain't gonna do it that way.
You just said that Williams slow.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Who disagreeing that?
You're not gonna put him in.
They brought him in for that. I ain't saying I understand what I want, but they ain't what they finna do, and I know that.
Well, I'm thinking that in the red zone, I want Cam Michael. I want Omarion Miller and Williams on the field at the same time on both sides. In like the red zone, big body receivers, good ball skills. But if I'm going out there and I'm picking a big body, Omarion Miller, then you put Cam Michael out there with the speed, and then you got your little quick slot guy. That's where you bring Gibson in.
I know we got an embarrassment of riches. So however they figure out to get everybody on the field, if they can figure all that out, that'd be great. Now, obviously, tempo, momentum of the game dictates who comes in. So all of that remains to be seen. But if it's me, if I'm picking a starting receiving core, O Miller, Timmons.
With the Timmons.
It'll be
you know what, JR? Hold on, JR. Hold on.
The bench will be Cam
JR, hold on. All right. Here's how we're gonna do. Tell me your wide receiver number 1.
O Miller.
Greg, who your wide receiver number 1?
I would say, I don't say number. I say Miller on the in the what that X.
On the X, well, Travis.
I don't think he would be the go-to receiver far as like deep ball and stuff like that. But I would say he's the veteran receiver. He's big. He'd be good outside receiver.
Okay, chat. Y'all give me y'all number 1 wide receiver, chat. And when you put the person's name, put the number. JR, we running a 11 personnel. All right. Mm-hmm. Give me your number 2 wide receiver.
My number 2, Timmons. Terrell Timmons. That'd be my team.
Who you got, Greg?
Cam Michael.
All right. I hate to do this. But I'm gonna have to go with JR. I forgot all about Tim. He the veteran. That's how they gonna go.
Dang,
Boy,
why would they do that?
It's just
I'm
hard for
on
me to
agree with me.
believe. I tell you, it's just hard for me to believe they brought this dude in for Tulsa.
Yeah.
They first wide receiver who they target after Concepcion went out there and went on his little splurge by showing his little jury with different teams, because that's what they really want. Then they went with he just don't have the speed of Thomas. Timmons. So I'm gonna go with Timmons. I'm gonna go with Timmons as number 2. No, I'm gonna stay with JoJo Williams. I'm gonna stay with JoJo. All right. Chat. Give me y'all number 2 wide receiver and put his name with a 2 behind it. All right, who playing the slot, JR?
For me in the slot, it's gonna be Draylon.
Draylon.
Draylon in the slot.
Who playing your slot? Greg Gibson. I want Cam. I want Cam Micah at the slot, but I know they ain't gonna do that. So I'm about to say Draylon. Now that's 3 wide receivers. Are we going with another wide receiver, or are we gonna go with a tight end?
In different sets, yeah.
Starting the game of Georgia Tech. First play on Georgia Tech. Let's go. Yeah.
Tight end. It's gonna be a tight end. It's gonna be Atkins. Atkins gonna be out there. It gotta be
first play at Georgia Tech. Talk to me, Greg.
That's fine, but the third play we're gonna go quad.
Check y'all talking to me. Who y'all want in the y'all want another wide receiver, or you going with a tight end? Talk to me, chat. And put the number behind it. Who gonna play that slot? They don't talk about a running game all the time. Well, it ain't gonna be no running game.
Y'all act like we don't. Now let's the old boy get stuck. You act like we ain't got different looks. You act like we can't run some plays with 2 tight ends.
All of them ain't gonna play. I'm just being honest. They gonna play special teams. They ain't even. It's gonna be just like last year. Travis didn't come out that field, or Mario Miller. I don't think gonna come out that field. Will Shepard didn't come out his position. And whoever that other, they ain't gonna rotate them guys. They are not gonna rotate them guys. They are not gonna do that rotate. They ain't gonna do it.
That's how Timmons gonna get on the field, because they're gonna be
unless somebody get hurt.
And Williams, JoJo Williams gonna alternate with Amarion.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it'll be more so situational as far as like how they rotate them, because Amarion Miller and JoJo Williams. I mean, them some good red zone threats right there. You 20 and in, put both of them in. Them some good red zone threats.
In the red zone, you put your big boys out there, and then you got your tight end.
Okay, I got another question.
And your big receivers out there.
I got another question. Greg, for 4 weeks, or a whole month, or 2 weeks, all the end of last season, off season, he been hollering about Hard. We need to do something with Hard. He ain't mentioned Hard 9 times yet. So what he gonna do? He gonna hit the trash for 40?
Nah, he gonna be majority defense. He gonna be over there with injury prone Hodge and Hodge. They're gonna be right there with each other.
So he ain't gonna play no offense.
Y'all don't like him.
Who is that? You ain't
never said Hard.
I mean, who ain't gonna play? Who ain't gonna play?
He showed you where he can play.
Where?
Everywhere.
Running back?
Everywhere.
So you want him at running back instead of IA?
Y'all need him. Y'all don't
okay, all right. So he started running back, right? What IA gonna do?
I'd say start. I say he come in and do little packages.
So when IA see him come in at that running back, what you think he gonna do?
Go get some Gatorade.
You gonna hit that trash for the goal. I'm telling you what he's gonna do.
I think for Hodge, he obviously will be the special teams guy. So he'll be probably first on kickoff. And then
took his position and gave that away a long time ago. Y'all took his kickoff and punt and gave that away a long time ago.
No, I think this year he'd be the guy. He'd be kickoff.
Who made y'all? Cole Prime?
Him and Cam will be kickoff.
No, JR. No, JR.
Cam Michael can be on kickoff?
No.
Kick returner?
No.
Y'all stealing already.
They gonna put what y'all back there, that kick return, man.
See?
They gonna put Gibson, Colton Hood back there. That's what Colton Hood was doing.
Look. See, they don't took it from him already.
I'm just going by what the coaching staff gonna do. If they did it last year, they ain't gonna put nobody else back there.
It's a new year. See, y'all don't want to get hard nothing. That's your problem. Y'all want to make him go to the transfer.
You hadn't even mentioned him until I brought him up.
I put him on defense because I know y'all hate on him on offense.
Who you gonna take out the field? You gonna take DJ? You gonna take DJ out the field?
That man saved the spring game last year. He come in every time he make a big play, they throw a flag. Y'all, the refs, everybody hate on Hard. Now y'all want to make it like I'm hating on Hard because I put him on defense because I know y'all ain't gonna treat him right. Really, Hard should be in the NFL. It's supposed to be his time to shine. He came back, so now he gotta wait again. As long as he'll get hurt, he get hurt sometimes.
He'll be the first kick returner and he'll be the punt returner. And then he would probably be either the third or fourth receiver off the bench, in certain packages.
And if he show out, what that mean? If Hard's go out there and so y'all mess around and put him out there, he gonna show y'all how y'all be hanging, and he gonna return them punt returns and stuff like that, because they're gonna kick it in the end zone. They're gonna kick it up in the third row of the stands. So he ain't gonna get no kickoff return. So if he go returning them punts and then showing out, what y'all gonna say then? Is y'all gonna try to find a way to get him on the field?
Definitely. You got to get him on the field.
So then why y'all didn't put him on the field after he showed out in the spring game?
I mean, come on, man. You know who everybody was behind.
That don't count.
He was behind a lot of people.
Man, Greg, with Greg JR. You know how Greg is, man. He mentioned this dude all night until I brought him up.
I know how y'all do. I know how y'all do. I ain't even gonna do it.
Well, you got my head, my hair. I believe I got some hair on grove back tonight. Hey, Greg, check this out. Check this out, Greg. Check this out, Greg. Let me throw this question at you. Steve asked me a question 2 weeks ago. Me, JR, and Coach Dre. We starting off the game. We don't lost the game. We lost the first game against Georgia Tech. We lost the second game against, I think, it Wyoming. And the defense playing lights out. We losing like 3 or 7. We can't score but 7 or 3 to 10, no more than 10 points. What would you do if we lose our first 2 games, go 0-2 on the offensive side of the ball? Will you get rid of the offensive coordinator, or will you just change quarterback? Talk to me.
They're going to put Juju in.
What if Juju the starter?
He ain't going to be starting.
I said, what if? The key word is if.
You know why I know they ain't going to do it? Because they don't want him to be playing if you lose the first 2 games.
I said if.
But then they're going to bring in Salter.
Okay. So you would keep the offense coordinator?
Well, they're going to keep him, but they ain't going to get rid of him in the first 2 games. If he do the first 6 games, then, they're going to do him like he did your boy at San Diego. Prime showed you he'll do it. He already showed you he'll do it.
Yeah. He didn't show it.
No shame.
He went from what was his duty title? Offensive coordinator to assistant offensive coordinator. Put that assistant tag on there real quick, man. That's a real good question, man. Man.
Okay, the goal is trying to win the Big 12 now. You can't lose too many more games now.
You can't. Yeah, you're right.
You don't lose
one thing. You lose 2 games, you ain't going to the playoff either. You lose them first 2 games, you can forget.
No, you got a chance. You just got to win out. You can't lose them both. Because one of your games, the first game is out of conference. But if you lose one, you can't lose one in conference.
If you lose to Wyoming, your season is really telling.
If we lose to, hypothetically, if that were to happen, you got to win out. That's
you ain't gonna win out. If you lose,
you got to win out. You got to win.
BYU gonna get you.
Way.
Yeah, BYU. Yeah, I agree. The great. Now this is the first time me and you gonna agree on something tonight. I agree. BYU gonna get.
How many times you don't agree?
2 times. Hey, check this out. Okay, let me come at you like this. Let me come at you this way, Jay. I'll start out. Let Greg go last. Yeah, listen. When you look at the Big 12, I don't know if y'all don't study it already, right? And looked at the schedule. I'm sure y'all have. I know Greg, yeah, YouTube content creator. When we look at the schedule, right? When I look at it, I see 5 teams that Colorado gonna have to win. At least 4 of them. BYU, and I'm picking Iowa State to be in the championship game. That's the team I'm going with. That's 2. They better than BYU because they didn't lose nobody from what I don't seen on their roster from last year, and they got their quarterback coming back. Now, the third team I'm looking at, it's gonna be sneaky. They sneaky. I think it's gonna be TCU. Now the 4th team, yeah, I believe it is, bro. They ain't lose nobody. And the 4th team is gonna be Texas Tech. I know everybody keeps saying Arizona State. When Scatterboo's everything. Reason I'm saying Texas Tech, they spent the most money on the transfer portal than any team in the country other than Texas. Now the sneaky team gonna be West Virginia. Rodriguez, the head coach. That boy, man, when he was coaching with the head coach of Michigan, and it's another team he used to coach I seen him in. He was a bad boy, man. He called the plays. And he brought that guy that used to be his quarterback that played like Lamar Jackson, Pat White.
Pat White.
Pat White. He don't brought him back to be an offensive or assistant offensive coordinator. Now I'm looking at that team there, and plus we got to go there. What team y'all got on y'all list that Colorado's gonna have to beat?
You didn't list Arizona State.
Who?
You didn't list Arizona State.
I don't think they're gonna be that good. They got a good quarterback. Scatterboo gone, man.
So that's all they had.
That's all they had.
Yeah, I mean,
they lost their wide receivers in the transfer portal.
I'm with Greg. I see Arizona State.
You really think Arizona State? Yeah. On what?
Their head coach.
Scatterboo still running.
You talking about Rich Rod play calling. Oh, Dillingham can dial it up too now.
He can't dial up better than Rich Rod. They ain't got man. Come on, JR.
But I'm ASU, so Arizona State. I'm with you, B. Watts, Iowa State. Also, who's BYU, and then winning in Morgantown is hard. West Virginia had a solid team last year.
We got to go down
middle of the road in the Big 12. But West Virginia, they finished like middle of the road. They finished somewhere around Baylor or something like that. But I don't think TCU gonna be that good of a team.
Man, you better go look at that. So. Go look at that roster, bro.
I don't think they gonna be a good of a team.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you when we go out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think TCU gonna be a good of a team. And then my last one would be team that they'll probably have to worry about would be that's it. I think them the teams that we only have to worry about.
Really? Honestly. You don't think BYU? They ain't got to worry about BYU?
No, I said BYU. BYU is my last team. I started off with Arizona State, Iowa State, West Virginia, and BYU. Them the teams that I feel like we'll have to worry about.
What you got, Greg?
Well, you don't listen to everybody because, I mean, they play everybody that didn't play last year. Now, I will say Baylor, but they're going to be on the other side.
Baylor? We play back. Yeah, right. Baylor is in our conference.
But they're on the other side. But you playing everybody you didn't play last year. Plus, I think, Kansas State. And I think that if Iowa State is returning players, then they could be it. You definitely got to watch BYU because they clearly well coached and they got a program and they returning people. They probably the team to watch.
What about Kansas State this year?
Kansas State, they got that Kansas State gene. You know, they could be great and then they can shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. That's why I didn't listen.
They lost their running back, but Texas Tech lost their running back. They super stud running back. They lost theirs.
Texas Tech lost they running back. Kansas State
they went in that transfer portal and got one though.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be the same as that one. That boy, they're a pro. So I think Kansas State lost their running back as a pro. Texas Tech lost their state running back as a pro. You're gonna have to really watch BYU and doggone Iowa State. You gonna have to
They
watch that.
loaded, man. I seen it last night on what y'all sent me the video on. He said, man, they ain't lost nobody be what. I said, what?
Yeah.
But
Kansas State.
They got them 3 big old tight ends. Man.
You know what their biggest problem was that they struggled the most with? Both of them. They can't handle running quarterbacks.
They can't.
Them running quarterbacks destroyed
They
them.
quarterback run.
Yeah, the UCF really should have beat Iowa State.
Yep.
Beat all them boys, and we went and got a running quarterback. That's their Achilles heel. They can't handle it. You get a running quarterback and run out. Like it's something about how they be accountable for everything else, and they ain't got enough to cover that quarterback. Shoot, quarterback take over.
So y'all again. So you don't think TCU gonna be nowhere inside?
I don't
TCU can mess up some other people, but they're not gonna be like no conference contender.
Yeah, I don't think.
Who you got the dog horse? Who always gonna be a team that come out of nowhere. So who y'all got that team for that in Big 12?
The dark horse this year, I think it's gonna be Houston. I think Houston, the University of Houston Cougars, gonna be the dark horse.
I think it's Baylor.
University of Houston had a top 3 defense in the Big 12. They had a really solid defense. They just couldn't figure out what they wanted to do on offense. But I think it's gonna be Houston. Me.
It depends on how many players they lose, because they probably had a lot of seniors.
That's true. But they can coach. He came from I want to say he came from Tulane before he got to Houston. And
yeah, but they know how to lose players in that portal too. Like that was Shedeur came from.
Right. Right.
They lost a lot of players in that portal.
I
They
think
would have been better if they want to keep losing their players in the portal.
we'll really know after when this spring portal hit what they gonna do, what team gonna do. They gonna tell the story.
Yeah.
They gonna tell the story.
I don't see us having a problem with Kansas State, man. They
I don't either, JR. I'm with you on that.
They didn't really have nothing at receiver last year. And then on top of that, they offensive line, they guards were sophomores, but them tackles, they were seniors. So them tackles gone. So you got the guards there, but them tackles gone. So you're gonna have a rebuilt offensive line and stuff like that. And then they quarterback, more of an athlete than a passer. So I mean, I don't think it was one game he threw for over 300 yards.
Right.
So, I don't think we have to worry about Kansas State because we should have beat Kansas State, honestly, last year. One play.
Right. I agree.
We talked about what happened with that.
When y'all look at our defensive line, I think gonna be the strength of our team this year.
I agree with you.
It's gonna have to be.
That what, Greg?
It's gonna have to be. The whole defense gonna have to be the strength. I mean, the linebackers, everybody.
They have the most continuity.
The defensive line.
Yeah, they got the most continuity. I mean, look, we lost a big piece, man. Losing D-Lou, that was huge.
Well, it was me, man. I'm serious.
You still have Coach Sapp there. That's a familiar voice. You brought Coach Helu down from the press box. That's a huge voice. And then the addition of D'Amato Peko as the D-line head coach. I mean, that's a good hire right there to me. And then the players, like outside of BJ Green and Chidozie and Shane Coates, who else did we lose on the defensive line? I mean, sure, we lost some transfer people, whatever like that. But I'm talking about guys that contributed to the team. Coates, Chidozie, and BJ Green that contributed to the team. We didn't lose nobody else. So I think they the most, group. I'm not worried about defensive line. They gonna be solid.
Who gonna help? I think it's McNeil's room, man. Y'all don't think it's his time, bro? It's his time. It's his room, JR. I'm serious. You gotta look at the way he played against that team, Texas Tech. The way he was in the backfield.
Yeah.
He just can't stay healthy.
I don't think it's his room for the simple fact that
you don't think it's his room.
I don't think so. Like when Chidozie spoke, when he was like, "Hey, bro, y'all listen up," blah blah blah. Like, boom, people paying attention. I think if McNeil was to say, "Hey, bro, y'all listen up," da da da, like he'll say it, but I don't think it'll hit.
I ain't talking about it. I'm talking about on the field. I ain't worried about that rah-rah.
play on the field. My pick is Keaton Wade, man. Keaton Wade, and then after that, I'm going with Sam
on the defensive line. On the defensive line
to make the biggest impacts this year. Sam Okunlola and Keaton Wade. Those my picks. Then after that, I'm going with Arden Walker.
Man, Arden Walker gonna go off this year, boy.
To make the biggest splashes.
I'm looking for Arden Walker to go off. I don't think Keaton Wade gonna start.
Nah, he's starting, man. It's gonna be him, and then it's gonna be between Okunlola and Walker on the other side. But I think Keaton Wade start this year. That's my vote, Keaton Wade.
I think Walker gonna have I think he's gonna lead the teams in sacks, really.
I can see it now. I can see it. I can see it. But Keaton Wade, what he did with his production, with his time on the field.
Oh, he did ball now. I can't take that from him. He did do that.
He balled out. And
he did do that.
He was the only one, and Uncle Steve called it out so many times. Why the heck they had Keaton Wade at linebacker on, whatever play or something like that? He was the only player they did that with off that defensive line. It was like, well, let's put him at middle linebacker and see, because he was making plays on the field. So they were like, well, let's see if he can make a play here too. They ain't try that with Arden Walker and nobody else. No disrespect to them young men, but Keaton Wade, he seems more versatile. Like, what I'm saying, like a more versatile player. But I like Keaton Wade, man. I think he's gonna make a big splash on the D line this year, man.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking for my boy to have a breakout year. Bond, we coming at that thing this year. Only thing gonna hurt him gonna be D. Lou ain't there. Man, he got to start all over.
You gonna be sad when Barnes still coming behind Jakeem Otis or
he come behind who?
Barnes ain't gonna start, man.
Barnes ain't coming behind nobody. What?
You still got Torian Carter. You
still
got who else? McNeil, Torian Carter. Then you brought in Oates, and then you bring in Lightfoot. Then you bring in
and hey, we got Takeefa Thomas. We got Takeefa. We got him also, and then when you look at that safety room, we got Takeefa Byers. We got what style am I going? Where he gonna play? Will he hit the transfer portal? Will he hit that transfer portal?
Stoudemire gonna be at the strong safety.
Will he hit that transfer portal? Hey, you don't want to talk now, dude. You don't want to talk now. You thought you
find free Barnes again next year. Where Barnes at? Behind Torian Carter.
Hey, man. Hey, there's another guy we don't talk about that much. What y'all think about Quincy Wiggins, Greg? Don't never see him, man.
He got to get his way out there. Same way with Swain. He got to get his way out there. I mean, but
who?
Gonna be there.
Who is that?
David Swain was the biggest guy come out of Michigan last year.
Oh yeah.
And let him hit the point. Yeah, so it's the depth gonna be important, because if we talk all that crap until 2-3 people get hurt, then we crying. Like what happened when Buell went out and Carter went out, and then all of a sudden we were scarce, and Coates was out, and all of us. That was right around that same time we lost too. Everybody talk about all the receivers we lost, but remember all them players we lost right at and around that Kansas State game? Our defensive line was scarce. The linebackers were scarce. That one Benton starts about his big toe, his pinky toe. And everything got scarce around that time. That's why Barnes had to play that whole game. Remember, we were worried about, is Barnes going to be able to play? Because we lost all our trenches got hurt at the same time. We lost 3-4 guys.
Right.
So we sometimes we get all caught up on who gonna start and all that. You better be worried about you get messed around and get halfway through the season and you lose, get a couple of weeks in a row losing a few players. We lost 4 receivers in one game. Really?
Right. That was crazy. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was
crazy.
And that's where your depth. We be so ready to put people in the portal and all that, but football is a game opportunity. You don't know when your time gonna come.
That's true. You're part of that 2 deep. You're gonna see the field.
3.
Yeah, you should. Right.
3. Because one of them guys going twist the ankle, sprain something. whether they out for a game, a quarter, you got to be ready 3D at every position.
That's true.
Or else, if you don't have 3D, you're going to hold your breath when you get to 2. Like we was at linebacker. We were one injury away from being screwed. And we saw what happened with Hill Green, didn't play. Nobody want to talk about that. We lost our main linebacker. And what happened at BYU? You lost your main linebacker. That's how close we was. Because Bentley was already limping around, limited. Hill Green was gone, and we saw just how scarce our linebacker core was.
Yeah.
You're right.
Them guys that was freshmen last year, better be ready to play. The Garcias, the Goldbergs,
Garcia, Goldberg, Hood.
Oh, y'all about Garcia, man.
Well,
did he red shirt? Did he red shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them guys got to be ready to play, man.
Hood, and then Montrez Walker coming in. All of them got to be ready.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Montrez. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's a downhill. Boy, when he hits you, boy, you automatically go down.
Yeah. It's definitely a game of win. Like Greg said, win. When your number call, you better be ready.
Yeah. Then we got who's gonna be the quarterback number 3?
Ponder.
You think they're gonna let him jump over
Stop should have been. Let me tell you something. Utah, when he had that shining light, next day he should have came in with his doggone papers. All right, y'all. I'm leaving. I ain't coming back. He should have took off then. That was his chance. Starting position on his resume. He don't win a whole other year. He back in the doghouse. Now nobody want him again. He's gonna be at doggone Pine Bluff.
They ain't gonna let the OC, they love Star, bro.
Man, Star about to be a GA, man. He gonna graduate.
Don't be surprised he be quarterback number 2 now. Don't be surprised though. They're trying to tell you.
Oh, who? Because you already don't name your quarterbacks.
Oh, I'm with K-Stop. And that ain't no guarantee.
But my thing is Star
gonna be that number 2, y'all. They like him, bro.
But I'm saying, like, talent.
I know for me, he wouldn't be mine, but he gonna be it for Pat Sherman.
For me, Star screwed because you say he should hit the portal, but he ain't finna go nowhere and get no starting position in the spring.
Oh, definitely not.
So if he was going to the portal, he should have been gone. He should have been gone in December of last year. He should have been gone in December this past December.
I agree, Greg. That's the third one me and you agreeing on, bro.
That we at number 5 now.
Well, they're trying to hit this show. We trying to hit this show. I don't want to go 5.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm serious though, man. I'm serious. Who's gonna be 2, y'all?
I ponder. I think I'm like Big Reg. I think
I like Ponder, man. I don't think they're gonna give him the burn, man.
Ponder should have went up there with Michael Vick. Ponder should have went with Vic. He should have went with Vic.
I think it's gonna be Salter, then Ponder, then Juju, and then Staub gonna be relegated to 4th.
Hey man, one of them quarterback leaving, bro.
Staub wasted the opportunity of a lifetime after Utah.
Ain't now one of them quarterback leaving, y'all.
Us to South Beach.
Yeah.
Let me change the conversation, Buck. I guess
Stop gonna make a.
Hey man, let's change the conversation, bro.
Man, he gonna make a good GA, then he gonna become an offensive coordinator or something like that. Man, he not worried about going to no next level or nothing like that. He want to enjoy college, learn what he can learn from his coaches, and then take football as far as he can go. And if he still got a passion for it, he'll get into coaching.
So you think he don't latch on to Coach Prime, so now he can end up being the next grad assistant and QB coach?
Yeah, something like that.
He might be the next select QB.
Nah, I don't see that. No, I don't see that.
Right.
He might join the staff. He might join the QB staff.
Hey, You can't count it out, bro.
Branch out. He like, Bucky, it's time to branch out. He like, Bucky got everybody recorded now. He got 2 first round. He can't be everywhere. He might have to bring Starbone. All right, now you go to over here and work with the high schoolers while I'm over here working with Shedeur and Cam. It's time for him to branch out.
Hey, B. Watts, kick this person, man.
It added a lot of strike.
Let's do that.
Yeah, kick that person, man. Talking about
I
strike.
thought we only had an hour show. We're gonna be 3 hours in a minute.
Y'all, I don't finna hear it because y'all wasn't in it.
You ended it 3 times.
I mean, I tried. Y'all won't stop.
Uncle Steve,
I'm ready to get it every minute.
After we got through his little list, he had his little list. He like, I guess this is a short show.
Y'all kept on.
Ball that list up.
And then after we threw away the list, we done went 2 hours.
Y'all kept on talking. Y'all heated up.
We heated up because you threw away the list. You threw the list away.
All right, then. When you see the clue, you know it's over. Well, y'all crazy, boy. Y'all have a good one, man.
All right, y'all.